Hello, hello, hello. I am the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo Practitioner. Hello. I am coming to you live and direct in the comfort of my damn home, wearing my pajamas. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, I think these were a gift from Di Fernandez because she always buying me shit and I got them in the mail. So I think it was Di. So baby Di, thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you and I appreciate you because I these are very, very comfortable. I like being comfortable. I rarely get time to spend at home chilling. You know what I'm saying? So when I do get those times, hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys for being here. I am your favorite hoodoo auntie, the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. So I'm here. It's the first day of the Gregorian calendar. A lot of people don't know the difference between the Gregorian and the regular. Well, let me give you a brief synopsis. The Gregorian calendar, due to the what is it? The Roman Catholic Church decided that there should be 12 months in a calendar year versus 10. Our real quote unquote new year is in spring because everything is anew. The spring equinox technically represents the new year. But I digress. I'm not going to get into that. So some people celebrate the Gregorian, which is January 1st, and some people celebrate spring. I do both. That's why I'm here live and direct on this day for you guys. So I have sent Teresa the link so that she can join. She's going to be doing free mini readings for people. If you want to know what the new year bring to you, you want to know what the hell's going on, you want to know if you're going to get that promotion or how your court case is going to turn out, or if that funky ass man you sleeping next to is cheating on you. You want to know what it is, what it do or what it don't. All you have to do is click the link. I let people in and I bring you up on stage according to, how you click in. If the backstage gets full too quickly, it's not my fault. It's because the backstage only hold X amount of people. And I can only let in, I want to say 10 people in the green room, if I'm not mistaken. 10 people. So that's not my fault. I apologize for that. But I do want to let... Oh, sorry about that. Hold on, y'all. There's a delay. My apologies for that. But yes, I just wanted to let you guys know we are definitely here for you, baby. We are definitely here for you. So that is who I am. Now, let me go back to the chat and say hi to my peoples because it's been a while. Hi, Monique. Hi, Mighty Long Way, baby. It's good to hear from you. Hello, 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 Nina Jack. That's Hawaiian Boo for the people who don't know. If you are interested in getting your birth chart read for you, your children, your spouse, so you can know what's going on, especially highly recommended for kids. If you want to know what's going on with your child, kids aren't usually very forthcoming with talking. And I highly recommend you book an appointment with him. He's very cost effective, very cost affordable. Hello, Serena. Hello, Latori, baby. How you doing? Patricia Palmer, Princess K444. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Tiffany Esther. Hello, baby. Hello, hello. It's really, really, really good to see y'all. Forgive the background noise. My cat is on some bullshit. So he's meowing like a mug right now, but that's all right. But I just wanted to say thank you, Tasha J, baby. Thank you so much. I just want to say I thank you guys for being here. I really, truly do. I definitely thank you guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support to my website. So while we wait for Teresa, let me tell you guys what you can be doing on this Gregorian New Year Day. And you have up until, depending on if you celebrate the spring equinox or if you celebrate up until the full moon, up until the 13th of January, to do your boils. Now, your AWB boil, whether you purchase them from me or whether you create your own, they call them different names. To mass, they call them simmer pots. They call them spiritual boils, which is what I call them because I'm not masking shit. I'm out in the open, hoodoo practitioner. I don't care who has a problem with it. I don't care who in my family is uncomfortable with it. I'm okay with that. They also call them potpourri. And y'all know what I'm talking about when you get herbs and shit and put them in a pot and boil them so you can get that fragrance. That's what potpourri is supposed to be, just a fragrance in your house. But really, it does a lot more than that. prosperity, protection, peace, love, road opener. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you do, you boil on today. In the African American community, which is where hoodoo started, we eat black eyed peas, some leafy green, whether it be collard greens or what is it? Collard greens or cabbage or some type of leafy green vegetable, and we eat a piece of pork. We eat a piece of pork. That's what we do for our tradition for today. So I highly recommend if you guys haven't done that. Also, if you are a follower of mine, you already know that you are supposed to do your cinnamon blow today. And people ask, do I blow inside or outside? You blow across your front door north, across your front door south, inside your house east, and outside your house west, because you're commanding money from every angle to come into your home with harm to none. That is what you do. That is what you do. You burn north, south, east, west. Ah, look at you, Monique C. She said, I made a big pot of collard greens and black eyed peas last night. That's exactly what you're supposed to do, baby. Yes, indeed. That is what we did. And I haven't had mine because when I went to the goddamn store, they were all sold out, from frozen to canned to dry. I couldn't find black eyed pea, not a black eye or a pea anywhere in my vicinity. So I'm going to do mine. It's just going to be a little bit later of a date, you know, a break in tradition a little bit. Not my fault because I damn sure tried. You know what I mean? So I understand. I guess Teresa's having some technical difficulties right now. If you guys can hold on 1 second. Yeah, I couldn't find a Monique, baby. I could not. And it's my fault because I should always have that. I eat a lot of black eyed peas throughout the year just simply because I like the taste. Purple hub peas, whatever. You know, I eat a lot of it, but I did not think ahead. I promise you I didn't. I've been dealing with so much, and my dumb ass forgot to bring it. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to mute myself for just a quick second. I'm trying to fix this technical difficulty to bring Teresa on. Y'all, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I don't know what's going on with her and her but I am here, so I'm finna drop the link so you guys can tap in to get consultations from me. This is not a reading. This is a consultation. If you have a spell work situation where you need guidance and help and you want to discuss your situation or just to say hi to a bitch, you know I'm here. Please feel free to click the link. I just dropped it in the chat. So please feel free to click the link, y'all. I'm going to post it also at the ticker. That's the link to get backstage. I'm still working on Teresa. Don't worry about it. I promise you I'm still working. I don't know what's going on with her on her end. Drop the same link and everybody is filling up the back part. Hi, Mika. Mika, the first person on with her pretty self with them fluffy cheeks. Hold on, Mika, baby. I'm finna click you in, okay? Okay, I'm finna click you in. All right. Hey, Mika.
Hi.
How are you, sweetheart?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm better. I'm much better. Trying to go somewhere where it's quiet.
What's going on with you? Let me see if I can help you, or what is it you want to talk about? I'm here for you, baby.
Okay. So I have a court case that I'm going through. I have custody of my little cousin. And It's a very trying case emotionally because of the person that I'm having a battle, which is the parent, the mother. And I love her, but our relationship has definitely been strained. Um, and I'm struggling with, am I doing the right thing by fighting for him? I don't know how to word this because I get mixed feedback. Like some people ask me, well, why don't you just let him go be with his mother? Mm, if she was in a position to where she could be what he needs, then I would have no problem, none. But she's not, and I know this. I know she's in a very toxic relationship,
Mm.
and it's not healthy for the child. I feared it, but then the child confirmed my fears also. So that alone let me know, hey, no. And then it was already told to me, no, you have to keep him. If you give him back, this is what's going to happen. So it's like, y- but what do you do? And
I hear
then
you. I hear
at
you.
one
Now,
point,
how old is the child, baby? How old is the
he's
child?
6.
Oh, so he's a little bitty. He's not a teenager. Okay, and the toxic relationship, is she with somebody who's not safe around the child?
Um, the person's abusive, verbally, physically, emotionally.
Okay, hold on one second. I got Teresa here. Teresa, can you hear me, baby?
Yeah, I
Okay,
could
she's
hear
here.
you.
Yes, I'm glad you were able to log on. Your camera's not open, but open it when you feel ready. We have
I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on with my camera. I am so sorry.
no, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
I know it's okay. We have a mom here who
Hmm.
has custody of a little one in her family, 6-year-old little boy, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
A 6-year-old little boy, and she's
Okay.
fighting to keep custody because bio mother is in with an unsafe partner. And she now, did you get a reading, honey, to tell you that this Mika, did you get a reading to tell you, or did somebody tell you in the family that the child would be harmed if he was returned back to his bio mother?
Yes, I had
Okay.
a reading done.
Okay. Do you trust the reader?
I do. I
Okay.
do. And then I got up here right after the election. You guys had did a live, you and Teresa,
Yes,
and you
we
guys
did.
actually did one for me. My face was covered up,
Mm.
Mm.
and 'cause you told me I should do a court case spell,
Mm-hmm.
but I asked, what did I need to do, but I didn't get any feedback. Um, but we recently went to court. It got continued, and I had talked to the Garden Enlightenment case prior to.
Hmm.
And I thought that, she was understanding where I was coming from and because she hadn't spoken to the other party. Well, when we got in there, it was like everything switched. And what I think happened, not what I think, it's what I know. That was for me to be reminded that don't put your trust in these people because I already have this situation is a trigger for me, period. Because I've already been through it for my own child. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the best trust when it comes down to the guardians.
Mm.
So I knew when I got in there and everything switched, it was like, okay, light bulb went off. No, you cannot get comfortable. Don't expect them to plead your case for you. And I didn't even have a chance to plead my case. And I had all the paperwork where I was being accused of, keeping the mother out of the link of what's going on with the child for school and stuff, where the paperwork would literally dispute that. But there was even never even an option for that. I had a witness there that wasn't even allowed to testify that the GL was supposed to speak to that morning, but she got to court late and didn't even bother to speak with us. So it was like,
Okay.
okay, I had to hinder myself and literally be quiet, be humble, listen to the lies that's being said right now. The judge asked, how old is the child? I say the child's age. The mother blurts out the wrong answer 3 times, loud and wrong.
Mm.
I don't know.
Well,
I
baby,
don't know.
we find out today. We definitely gonna find out.
So definitely a lot of back and forth energy with you and this person. Uh, what you're doing is great, but also it's reliving. And I'm sorry about my camera. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I might have to jump in and refresh it later on. So the devil's coming up for you. So a lot of depression. This is triggering you a lot. So
Hmm.
and you're coming like a It's taking you to your childhood trauma too. Let me just tell you that. Definitely a lot of childhood trauma because you've been through a lot. Let's go back. It's a new year, so I want you to see that not everything that is happening it's against you. So there's a lot of positives in this situation, all right? To be clear,
Mm-hmm.
this child was back and forth. The mom has some type of addiction problem or anger problem going on. She's been through a lot of trauma herself. So let's look
Mm-hmm.
at it from that that's Iceland. But right now, let's look at safety first, right? Safety is very important.
Yep.
You're doing your best, but it's gonna take longer for this thing to end. Okay, definitely longer. I see that at least until Aries, March, April. A lot of obstacles for this kid and leaving the past behind, definitely, all right? But at the end of the day, see closing chapters and you in your personal life, you're struggling with a lot of closing chapters at the moment, but you have and you feel stuck. But the magician tells me here that you have everything to make it happen, right? So definitely more changes for you coming into May in this year, a lot busier, things balancing in the summer with victory, although you're scared. So, I mean, it's a normal feeling. And some type of relocation. To answer your question, everything in court is going to be in your favor with that justice upright. So just keep
Okay.
in mind that you need to really, really, and a lot of nostalgia with that Six of Cups too. We see that. And let's just rewind because you matter too, all right? Don't forget about yourself because the energy is very important on the way you present yourself, all right?
Yes.
Energy is it's a deal breaker. So I want you to continue to be positive. I want you to continue to have faith. And I know it's freaking hard because this is bringing a lot of old past wounds, but I need you to and spirit is giving me is giving you advice to be like the queen of swords there, like cutthroats, all right? Don't feel
Mm-hmm.
sorry for nobody. It's time to
Mm-hmm.
cut throats, and you're getting there. Kudos to you, but you still need a little bit of more work when it comes to cutting throat. Do you know what I mean by that? Are you resonating with what I'm
Yes.
telling you? Because that's very important. Okay, so you need to
Absolutely.
start cutting motherfuckers' throats. Don't look
Mm-hmm.
back. Don't feel sorry. Don't fucking think twice. Just cut them throats. And I don't mean lyrically getting a knife and killing everybody. I mean
I
literally
know.
remove people that don't belong in your energy without looking back. Stop visiting your past because that's fucking keeping you from moving forward. Now I'm just concentrating on you. Don't worry about the case. That shit is going to balance itself. But I
Okay.
want you to really focus on you and your energy this new year because it's a new year, new fucking you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
So I need the advice from your ancestor, especially a woman who's extremely angry at you. She says that you haven't been putting attention. She said her lack of attention. Something with you and attention span. Is that what it is? You can focus. So she's like,
I
she
haven't
just
been
don't
able to
get it.
focus.
She just don't get it. She doesn't focus. She says that
I
she's
have a
telling me
lot
right
going
now that
on. I'm wearing a lot of hats right now. So it's a
yeah,
little over here, a little over there. I'm spread thin. And then I have a little breakdown moment and it's like, okay, pick yourself up. I can't allow myself to sit in that. I gotta
right.
keep moving.
Yeah, it's very unique to see that, and if you see butterflies around you, that means spirit is around you. Okay, so just know that.
Okay.
So
I see butterflies and red cardinals all the time.
yeah, so because I have my butterfly deck. Too bad you guys can't see me live. I swear, I try to fix that shit. It's not working out. You know.
It's okay. We
See,
can hear you
and
though.
it's your relationship dynamics that we need to fix with you, all right? So it's a
Okay.
relationship that you have with others and self-care. See, I just told you, you got to focus on you. You get a lot of relationship dynamics and self-care and letting go of your past and grief work because you're still mourning a lot of shit, all right? So
Yes.
definitely focus on I always tell people, us who are still grieving a parent, because grief never really goes away. It comes in cycles. As time goes by, we still, at our parents' anniversary, for those who have lost a parent, when their birthday or death anniversary comes, we still gonna grieve. No matter what, I don't give a fuck how long has it been. We still gonna sit, and some of us are gonna cry our asses out. Some of us are gonna go visit our ancestors. Some of us are just gonna not want to do shit. The mood changes, right? Especially with the holidays as well. So grieving cycles are normal, but you need grief work because sometimes you stay there too long. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
I just told my friend last night that I was gonna start seeking some kind of counseling.
Yeah, please do so. I'm a strong believer and I'm not, I'm a strong believer and I'm a therapist, right? So I'm a strong obviously I have a passion for psychotherapy. I believe even as a spiritual practitioner and a clinician myself, I believe that if you're not okay emotionally, you're not going to be okay spiritually, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
linked.
Right.
That's why
That
I
is true.
always, and I'm not for everyone. I am not that reader for everyone because I will call you out on your mental state. I'm like, how the fuck you supposed to be okay when you haven't worked on
Mm-hmm.
shadow work, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and and healing is messy. And if I was your therapist for many of my clients in spiritual work, we obviously, and anybody who has gotten a reading from me, they know that I'll come up with I'll it feels like a therapy session with a reading. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I do that a lot, and I try to change it, but then I'm like, no, spirit wants me to do it
Mm-mm.
this way because
Mm-hmm.
I want to give credit where credit is needed. Meaning, if your ass needs to go to a therapist, let's take our asses to a therapist because I could tell you a million rituals that will help you spiritually, but if you do not do the work, spirit's not going to listen to you. Nothing's for
That is
free,
true.
remember?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's for free. It's an exchange of energy, it's balance. We do the
That is
work and
very true.
spirit work for us. So it doesn't work. It does their work. Our ancestors, whatever you believe in, whatever you practice, that's what's happening. All right. So do the work. Like I said, it's a time of change. I want to say that by the middle of next year, psychically speaking, because I'm not even using tarot at the moment, it's gonna be a big changes even in your body. Right now you're struggling with your health a lot too, something to do with your blood. It's either your high blood pressure or something to do with your blood, all right? And I really want you to focus on the heart area, all right? Your heart chakra. So let's eat healthier. Me too, shit. Right, let's eat healthier. Let's try to take care of us. This year it's about you and your self-care, all right? It's about rejuvenation and a little bit of play as well because you did all the crying already, and let's focus on what's to come, and learn, and little by little you'll learn how to accept love because it's been hard to accept love from others because you always, when someone gets close to you, correct me if I'm wrong, this is very important, psychically speaking, I know intuitively I'm getting like the pushing away folks. You don't trust people that much. It's hard for you to trust, to open yourself to others, to receive love because you've been this and burned in the past. So you feel like that shit is going to continue. But as we work on ourselves and our own self love, I promise you guys, we start attracting real love, the real people, you know, and I don't know why I want to say this. Spirit is telling me to tell you that you don't owe anybody loyalty because you feel like you owe people loyalty. And it's they saying it's a male and a woman. Tell her she owes no loyalty to anybody to take care of herself. That's your message.
Thank you.
And the
Thank
guy,
you.
I don't know if one of the guys, but he's showing me a bottle of liquor. So please give them some liquor. All right, just letting you know.
Oh my goodness. I wish I knew which one that was. Ah,
It's an old person wearing a hat, elderly male. He always smelled good. Something about because I smell it. So he always had this thing about his odor. He hate dirty people. Something about him and dirty people that he disliked, not especially in females. He's telling me that he hated raggedy women. That's the word he's using. So
Oh
just
my
know it.
goodness, is that my grandfather?
I believe so. It's an older dude. So
Oh my goodness.
he said I hated raggedy women. I love clean women, and people. And she said he said that he had a lot of he was a woman guy, right? He fell in love
Hmm.
quickly. Yeah, back and forth. He's telling me his life. I'm not gonna expose his ass. But he let's just say he was a little player, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My
Yeah, but
grandfather.
he takes care of you, and he smelled nice. Something about him smelling nice, because I smell it. He smelled very nice. Oh damn.
Mm. I have a
Yeah.
question. Am I going through this custody thing? Me facing this? Is this gonna help me with that business that I wanted to start to help other parents be able to fight to get the custody of their kids back?
Yes, and it's also gonna lead you to new career paths, and it's already leading you to career paths. But I need you to really focus, and then this is starting in June, July. I need you to really focus on what is it that you need to do to get there. Okay. So
Yeah.
I do see you like taking a class or a few classes, certifications, and that happens all the way to September, June to September, even going
Okay.
into October. Yes.
Okay.
So. Mhm.
Mm.
Correct. So
Okay.
I
That,
wish
that
you the
sounds about
best of
right.
luck. Let me know because I do see certifications starting in June all the way to September, even early October. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Make
right.
sure that you feed your ancestors, because your male ancestor wants some liquor. He won't, give it to him, baby.
Yeah,
I
he
am. That's
does
why I
too.
needed to know which one that was because, like, both all of my grandparents have passed on. I have
It's a blood.
one
It's
grandfather
a
doesn't
blood.
drink, and then
It's a
my
blood
mom's
sickness.
biological father he did, but then my father's father he did also. So it's like, which one? But when she said womanizer, I knew exactly who it was. It's my mother's father.
All
Now the
right.
woman, I
Cool
don't know
though.
about her. I'm thinking
He's
maybe my great grandmother, but I'm not sure.
he's so he's he's cool. He's a fun person to be around with for sure. I could smell him. Very strong energy. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
All
You
right.
too.
Thank you, baby.
Thank
Up
you.
next, who we have, let's see, we have Allison. Allison is hailing from the UK. Hello.
I am. Happy New Year, everybody. Hello, I'm doing.
Happy New
Hello,
Year, Miss
Teresa.
Allison.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Hope everyone is well and it's greeted you all very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, my question is my experience is I've been going through I've gone through a long divorce and I've known there's been corruption and all sorts going on, and I've never come out favorably in the past. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've come across some information that exposes this corruption that is bigger than just the divorce and the house, etc. And I'm in the position where I need to decide to take. Well, I've decided I want to take this back to court. Except for its difficulty when it's courts and solicitors, etc. There are part of the corruption, not just the husband, the ex-husband. I'm just thinking. I suppose I want some confirmation that these have arrived for me to do exactly this because it's been years, but I've always known it's not been right. But now I seem to have the evidence to prove that.
Hmm.
That's
So previously
interesting.
I had little crumbs, and now I seem to have the whole bread, the whole dough as such.
Mhm.
All right. Hold on. Give me
Well,
one
we
second.
finna find out, because one thing, if y'all don't know shit about me, I'm all for exposing filth.
Yeah.
Anybody out here that's out there doing detrimental stuff to people, expose they asses. Okay? That
What's your
not only does that
ex-husband's
release
name?
from you, it protects other people out there, and
Exactly.
I'm for it. So if you got something to expose, baby, I'm like Cat Williams last year, honey. We're gonna expose it all. We're gonna lift up the skirt and let the period panties show.
Yeah.
Expose that shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're getting great cards. It's been going on, like you said, for a long time. You get the smooth, slow moving, but you finally get your stroke of luck. A wish being granted to you, and 8 of Cups. And also, just wanted to throw it out there. You also been doing a lot of self work and a lot of self love, where you feel rejuvenated. You're fucking flipping everybody off, especially. And I want you to and a woman I want you to be very careful with a woman not to tell her this because one of your closest friends or acquaintances, it's a Trader Joe. All right. I call him Trader Joe, meaning that they're traitors. She's a huge ass bitch. All
Mm.
right. So I want you to if you're going to do something, do it quietly. Spirit is telling me, tell her to do it quietly. Tell her not if she's going to expose him, because you have the stroke of luck. I do see victory with this, but I see celebration and new beginnings right around May. And even if you were about to suit someone, you're gonna start seeing the fruits even in the next 8 weeks, going even into July. All right. So it's in your favor. So yeah, and you know what? And you juggling a lot of time, this shit broke you. It broke you to the T.
Mhm.
While it broke you, it reconstructed you to become, the best version of yourself is about to fucking come. And you'll remember that around April, May, you're gonna say, "Damn, that witch was right." Because even it's not over yet, ma'am. It's not over for you. Your reconstruction is not over. You halfway through the journey, but the journey always continue. But to put that tower moment behind you, it's gonna be right around the spring in the full season. All right, very powerful. I will even do a court ritual, a commanding spell for everything to push it with a little bit of magic. But even if you choose not to, is there. All right, the victory is there. I'm feeling good today. I honestly, I haven't read in a few weeks, maybe something like that. I forget. But it's my third eye is completely open and always open. But something about July for you and the stroke of luck in the spring. So the answer to your question will be yes, go for it. All right. Don't stop. And then and I'm gonna put you on the spot today, all right? A little bit. I'll be nice, I promise.
Yeah.
I'm usually very empathetic as it is, but I really want you to really I want you to write down the names of the females that you talk to, all right? And I want you to ask your spirit guys to expose the fucking traitor that is betraying you, okay? That's your homework. And whatever comes in your dreams, or when you close your eyes and you get that bitch image, fuck, that's the bitch, all right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
hate traitors. Tiffany knows me.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany knows that I hate bitches like that turn around and sleep with your husband, that turn around and happy feet, all right? There's a reason I'm telling you this story, all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah. I tell you the
So
truth now. I speak to no one because I've found out there are so many traitors. I things come to me and I speak to the only people that I've told this to. And it's only happened in the last week, and it was my mother. After about 4 days of sitting on this information and not saying anything, the only person I've told is my mother and you. That's
that's
the only
good.
people.
Did you
Yeah.
did you
And
find that? So you already know who's the traitor, right?
yes, yes,
Okay,
but I
thank you. So I'm
suspected
not
that
crazy.
before. Yeah, yeah, I suspected who it was, but there was no evidence.
It's funny
Now,
because Spirit automatically, when I saw you, I said this woman was betrayed by a friend, and it turns. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that is like the ultimate trigger for me. Any of my closest friends and clients, and you guys know that I hate bitches. I hate little bitches like that. Excuse my French, man, but it's just like. I hate traders like that. They don't fit in my fucking calendar. Like, bitch, got me fucked up, right? So, with that being said, I'm happy that you know who it is. Now, let's continue to do the inner work.
Yes, yes. Do I? Can I ask? Do I expose everything? I go back from day one of I've been through about 4 court cases, different ones, and this links to all of them. So it's from like the initial abuse case through to the divorce case through to a current case about child maintenance. It links to the whole thing. Do I throw the whole thing up in the air?
Yeah, it will. So, if you, yeah, I would do the whole thing. Just know that it's a lengthy one, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's been 6 years so far, and time will pass anyway. I've come to that
Yeah.
understanding that no matter what happens, keep myself happy because time will pass anyway.
Absolutely.
So just to give you, because you have a 9, so you just said 6. So this might end at the end of next year. All
Yeah,
right, and then they're gonna cut it into like case by case, separate them, not everything together. So it's one by one. I see 3. So that means 3 years, but one is gonna end next year. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay. There's one question because the issue, the main powerful piece of information is that the ex's sister is a solicitor and he was using her firm throughout this whole thing. She's now resigned, but the time all this corruption was going on, it was through her firm that she worked for. So I'm thinking I need to bring in that firm, as in sue them, because she was employed by them that were undertaking the corruption on his behalf.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you'll get money for sure.
I say
Yeah.
if they're if they're culpable of doing illegal ass, diabolical ass shit, take their ass to the cleaners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Cause no harm, but
Right.
take no shit, honey.
yeah,
Yeah, because and I try to be as minimal in my readings when it comes to exposing you guys too personal, because we are live and I'm very mindful and you guys are open to it. But this shit broke you, all
yeah,
right, to the point that you didn't fucking want it to get up
yeah,
and continue, to the point that you cry for weeks, days, months.
Mm-mm.
You're heartbroken. They fucking broke you to the teeth. But look at you now. And that's where your resiliency needs to be praised. That's where somebody like me, or I admire you. And believe me, I don't say that, lightly, or to just anybody. To fucking pick up your balls, your ovaries, and keep it moving, that's an amazing self. And that's what I keep telling you guys. Let's do the self-love work like you have.
yeah,
You got you cried, you had your bad months, even
yeah,
years, and you say, fuck this shit, I'm gonna move the fuck on, because
yeah,
I'm worth it, I'm good enough. So that's what we trying to.
yeah.
No,
I
that's what.
found that. I found that actually, as
Yeah.
low as I was, some of the really bad times, the thought of giving up just made me more depressed, and I realized that can't be right.
No.
If I feel like this and I feel this low, but the thought that I would give up on myself makes me feel worse, then I can't give up
Mhm.
on myself. So I
Yes.
just kept going,
You don't give up
and
on yourself. You never do.
exactly,
You never
exactly.
do,
Okay.
honey. You keep going. I
Yeah,
know people who've been in court case. One of our friends, me and Teresa's friends, I think it was for 6 years. And she fought and she fought. And everything Teresa said would happen has just recently came to fruition, probably about
Mhm.
a month ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
You keep
yeah.
fighting, baby. You don't let the bullshit win, okay?
Yeah, no, no. And I mean, I couldn't believe what I saw, what I came across. And then today I picked up a book that I haven't used for years and I opened it on a page, just a notebook, one of your little grimoires where you put your own little notes and such like. I opened it and it landed on another page that linked to the information I found that I'd forgotten about. And again, it was like, you forgot about this bit of the information and it links directly to the hard information you've got now. And I couldn't believe what I was reading because I knew my handwriting and everything. And I couldn't believe the direct link to it, but that was a few years before. And it links to the employment, it links to the company, it links to the court cases. So it's almost like, I've been keeping the
That's
little
spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's spirit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's spirit for sure. So
Keep
it's a lot of
Thank you.
signs there, right?
Allison. Please keep me posted because I'm vested in this story, okay?
Oh, I know. You've supported me and helped me and kept me motivated. Yes,
Yeah.
without a doubt. This year will be the year. I'm going to be tipping tables left, right, and center.
You better go for it.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are, man.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison. Thank you.
Thank
And
you,
you have
Teresa.
a great day, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Allison from England, y'all. She been riding with me for a minute. Okay, so let me give you guys the progression. We got Ashley coming up next. Shay, Serena, Mighty Long Way,
All
Shalyn,
right.
Brian.
Let me try to log in and back and forth and see if my camera works. All right.
No problem.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll
Go
be
ahead,
back.
and I'm gonna give you guys the procession again. Let me see. Okay, so first we have Ashley coming up. We have Shay after Ashley. We have Serena after Shay. Mighty Long Way after Serena. Shylin after Mighty Long Way. We got Brilliant Diamond after Shylin. And then we have Veronica, baby. Veronica is in the house, hunty. Okay? So that's what's coming on backstage. I'm waiting for Teresa to come back. Let me see. Yeah, I'm waiting for Teresa to come back. Because she's having technical difficulties. She wants y'all to be able to see her. And for some reason, I don't know what the hell's going on with her damn phone. But yeah, we coming up. So let me add Ashley to the screen. Hello. Hi, Ashley. Can you hear me, honey?
Hi, Tiffany. I can hear you.
Hello. We waiting for Teresa to come back in. Give me 1 second. She's coming back. She's having technical difficulties. So I'm waiting for her to come.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her to come. 1 second. Ooh. But how are you anyway?
I'm doing well. I have cooked my black eyed peas and my greens and eaten them.
I heard that.
And they were amazing.
Well,
So,
baby, I wish I could
yeah.
join you, but I can't because I can't find a black eye or a pea anywhere near me.
Look, I wish I could airdrop you a plate.
Oh, well, thank you. You got a compliment in the chat. She said that your voice is so beautiful, and it is true. Are you a singer?
Thank you, Sunny with a Chance. Yes, I am a little bit. Something like that.
Thank you. We appreciate the art. I love to listen to a good song when I'm doing my meditations. Ain't nothing wrong with a good song. It lulls you right exactly where you need to be. Exactly.
I'm telling you, it always recenters me when I sing or listen to music or anything like that. So, yeah.
Okay. And what kind of songs do you sing? What type of music? What genre?
I mean, anything really. I mean, I grew up, of course, I grew up singing in choirs and stuff like that, but I like R&B mostly.
Me as well.
It's just me.
Me as well. So tell me a little bit about yourself then. She's actually here she is, and her camera is working.
Oh my God, I don't look like that.
You fixed it. Hey girl.
I look a mess. I don't want to get on camera.
It's okay. It's okay. We know a lot of people practice in secret. Maybe some people aren't comfortable with being on camera. That's all right, honey. So you talk to us about your situation, and we are definitely here to help, baby.
Well, hi, Teresa.
Hi.
Really, I mean, for right now, I just want to know, like, moving forward, like, for this coming year, my finances and career mainly, because I'm getting ready to graduate in June.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And
I'm sorry, Ashley is graduating. You're not finna just glaze over that, baby. Can we get some hearts in the chat? Because I don't give a damn if you 18 or 85. If you doing anything better to uplift your life, Whether it be education related or not, you need to be celebrated. God damn it, we here for it, baby.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
No, because
Teresa.
I'm
Graduated
really
with her
excited because I
master's.
mean I'm 41 years old. This is something that I didn't think I would be able to do because I was a young mom and I've been through a whole lot, so I feel like I'm kind of defeating my own odds.
Yes,
I was the black sheep, or still am to a certain extent. I'm the one that nobody thought was gonna make it. Um, so I just kind of really want to know, like, career wise. I also work in entertainment, so I do wardrobe styling for like small films, independent films, and everything. And that's been something that's been my passion since I was a little girl. That's just really, what I really want to pursue. Even though my degree is in HR management, that's for me, that's my backup plan. If I wanted to do something outside of entertainment or anything creative, I love anything human resources related. I'm passionate about that. But in terms of career and everything, in finances, I just want to know like what I'm looking for. Because Teresa, you did a reading for me last year, and it, you was definitely on point. Everything you said definitely came to pass. And I was every time I would tell Tiffany, like, every time something happened, I'm like, Teresa said this was happening. Teresa said that. So I was like, shit. But it was crazy. But I'm kind of getting over that financial hump that, you told me that I would get over. So it's coming. It's getting better. But yeah, so for me mainly it's just that. I also have been, in this relationship or whatever you want to call it for the last 5 years. And Teresa, you also mentioned that when we had the last reading and told me he wasn't marriage material. So I'm kind of like starting to see, like, yeah, he's definitely not that. But just moving forward, if I'm ever at this age going to even have a husband, my kids are grown, and I'm to a point in my life where I don't want to spend the rest of my life like just by myself,
Right.
without a life partner. But right now, I'm trying to get to the point where my spirituality and my career is more at the forefront than, a relationship. So that's what I'm just trying to see about.
I get it. I get it. So let's look at the cards first with your career, right? So what name do you want me to use? I don't know if you want me to
You
use.
can use Ashley. That's my government name. It's fine.
All right. Career. So let's look at your career this year, Ash. All right. So definitely you've been through a lot, right? With the nine of wands, a lot of fear there as well. And
Yes.
and you've been my client for a long, for quite a while now. I'm glad all my predictions have come to pass, but there's a little bit more of a hiccup on the road. It's there's there's victory, all right? So no fear there, all right? So it's just you and you got your and see, that's what I mean by your dude. If we want to go into love, he's the king of swords, but you're the queen of cups. So that's a lot of harsh energy from his side. Nothing against the king of swords, but very logical man. He's closing a lot of chapters in his defense. He's very ambitious, but he
Mm-hmm.
also hasn't made the complete decision. He's and
Mm-hmm.
that's because you also keep making it easy for him to come back. And I think it's because now it's just comfort or knowing
Yeah.
that he's there or present. Something about his energy relaxes you, which means that there's a true connection. I'm not dissing your relationship. I'm just
Right.
saying that he won't be completely ready for a full commitment. All right, just know that
Yeah.
because he's juggling two things at the same time. All right,
Okay. When you
so
say two things, are you saying two people or two situations?
uh, actually, it's something to do with childlike energy, and then he gets very defensive, protective over his past. So it has to do a lot with his past. So,
Okay. Now I do know like he puts a lot of energy into his kids, like,
yeah.
and I've gotten the feeling that like he tries to keep himself busy with working his kids to keep from committing fully to me. Um but I don't know. But he's always, he has two sons and a daughter. His daughter is in college out of state, but he's always with his boys. But I do get the feeling that, like, as far as his childhood, there is something that he doesn't want to talk about. And anytime that I try to mention anything to him about stuff like that, he kind of shuts down.
What's his name? I just want to make sure that he doesn't have anyone because it doesn't look like is there another female. Although his kids take a lot of his time and energy, but for you, you do have a new opportunity with career right around July, June, July, even at the end of May.
Okay.
So
Yeah, his
that's
name
coming
is
through.
Emmanuel.
So let's look if Emmanuel it has another person. No, four of wands in reverse. He doesn't. He's just busy with working his kids with his old ass. Yeah. Yeah. So it's always that for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and he still has the reminiscing like the see, and this is what I taught. He hasn't completely healed his past heartache. So
Yep.
he's there. He lost a lot. So I mean, I feel him, but still, right? But as for you, dear, you do have another love coming for you if you wanted to. All right.
Oh
This
wow.
one is gonna want. He's a water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So if in that he's very they're very emotional as the cancers are very like crybabies as they're, but they're also very. I know what I want, where I'm going. Do you want this or not? Because they're not going to be playing. We see the Four of Pentacles right next to the King of Cups. That means he knows what he wants. A little bit on the possessive side, because they tend to be fucking possessive. Any fucking I am not astrology, but Nena will correct me if I'm wrong. But water energies are can tend to be very possessive, very territorial. Okay,
Yeah, I've had a
so
couple of yeah, my kid's father is a Scorpio, and I've had a abusive ex that was a Scorpio, and then I've also had a Cancer, but he wasn't abusive, but um, so the Cancer in particular is one that, like, every blue moon he'll call my phone to test the waters.
Mm.
yeah. But
Uh,
this one is not from your past. This
ooh,
one is
thank
something
God.
new. Okay. So get ready for that love proposal. Hey, hey, and and this is what a good friend of mine, I don't want to say names, told me. Keep your options open, ho. That's the way she told me, not you, Ashley. I'm not calling you a hoe, but
Yeah,
my
I
friend
know.
called me a hoe. Look,
Yeah.
look, it was Tiffany. That's why.
Call my name. Just say it was me who said it.
Yeah, Tiffany.
Look,
Tiffany
I
says,
already knew it
keep
was
your
Tiffany.
keep your options open, ho. And I'm like, oh damn, okay. So always don't put all your eggs and energy in one basket, honey, because you're gonna get don't fucking accept breadcrumbs from no motherfucker. Not this year. If you're not ready to commit, if you're not ready, if you don't know if I'm the one after 5 years, motherfucker, it's time for you to look for the one elsewhere. Cause I'm about to
Exactly.
have fun. Cause hey, why not, Ash? You're worth the commitment. You're worth the time and energy. Fuck that. All right. We try to
Yeah.
be flexible. You're very flexible, but no, fuck it. Don't waste your
Yeah.
extra time on people that it's matching their own energy. I used to think I'm like, why are we gonna match? People need healing. People, well, when it comes to romantic relationships, yeah, people do need healing. We could heal as we are with each other, but that doesn't mean you're gonna go hoe around, see other people, and not give me the time or the and the energy that I fucking deserve.
Right.
No,
And
no.
that's where I'm at with it, Teresa. I've already told myself, like, I'm gonna change my phone number next year, and he just won't get my phone number. And he also knows that I'm getting ready to move to a different apartment, so he just doesn't know where. And I'm just to the point where it's like I'm just really ready to, totally remove his access to me, because I feel like he's been playing in my face, and it's like, I love him and I feel like in his way that he does love me too. But like you said, 5 years is more than enough time. And
In his way, people shouldn't have that type of access to you, like in his way. No,
mhm,
man. It's not about way, it's 50-50, honey. You know
right.
what? And I'm telling you from my own personal experience, fuck him. Yeah, remove your access and your energy and let him crawl like a little dog. All right. He'll come back.
Mhm.
You won't, but remember, you have a love interest. So if you book a reading and you say, "Hey, Teresa, I just met the cancer," and if you say no to it, I'm gonna smack you with my broom, girl. Go ahead, live, try it. I'm serious. Try
Okay.
it, try it. Go on a fucking date with a new person. Fuck the old. They're
Okay.
there. He's
Because
not
I've
going
been so
anywhere.
fearful of that because, like I said, I've been with, this person for this long. And I'm just not a person that likes to just like jump from man to man and all that type of stuff. And so it's like dating scares the shit out of me. And then you don't even know what's out there now and
Mhm.
what people's intentions are. So I'm definitely going to try to open my mind and give
That
somebody,
doesn't
it's just
mean
look,
that doesn't
somebody's
mean
son that has some sense a chance.
yeah. And remember, I'm gonna tell you what my therapist told me years ago. She said dating doesn't mean that you're gonna go ahead and sleep with every dude that takes you out to dinner.
Right.
Dating is like tasting the fucking wine and see if you want to have that wine one more time. Is it good because you got it like that? Because you worth it. You got this. And this is what these men do to us. They fucking get our youth because we stay 5, 10 years, 15 years with their asses. Oh, let me wait if he's gonna propose this year. This year is the year, Tiffany. I'm gonna get married. And Tiffany would look at me like, bitch, you crazy.
Yeah.
Why? Because if he didn't propose the first year, oh, if he didn't ask me out within the 3 months, I want you to be the one. And someone knows if you're the one by 90 days. Easy.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. See your ass naked, butt naked around his house. You taking showers with that motherfucker. He knows if you're the one.
Yeah. Definitely.
No, fuck it. Move on, girl. That's the best advice and it's not easy. If I say something, it's because most of us, Tiffany could back me up here. We've been there, done that, right, Tiff?
Right.
And we still continue to heal as practitioners. We're not perfect. People romanticize our lifestyles. We're not perfect. It's not easy to be psychic. I'm not trying, and it's not easy to wake up. A lot of you guys have become my friend, my personal friend. And you guys know that it's not easy to be a psychic, to get over a heartache, to get over someone. It's not easy, but it's possible, okay? So I
Definitely.
know you have at least the first 3 months of the year with this little heartache here. I don't see you walking away until like the end of February, March, all right? But you will meet this dude, and it happens around the love month of February, okay?
Okay.
So Ash, if I find out that you actually didn't go on a date with a new man, I'm gonna fuck you up. I can talk. See,
Don't
I can
fuck
talk
me
to
up,
your ass like
Teresa.
that. I
Don't
love
fuck me
you.
up.
All
No,
right.
I'm gonna give it a chance because I think it's. I feel like at this point, I'm not. I'm gonna try my best, like not to be like looking like, oh, February he's coming. I just want to be like mindful to where when that comes, I can recognize that that's the person.
I'm sorry. I'm taking care of my grandkid. She's a kitten. Look, I'm gonna introduce you guys to her. She
Oh,
she's in my
hi,
oh, this
baby.
witch. See? Her her name is Lady.
Oh, hi, lady.
Lady Nacho Avila, guys.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm babysitting her, so I make sure her ass don't get lost through my readings, but she's there and back. Hi, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fully intend on getting me a cat and a dog this year. That's
Yeah.
on my agenda.
She's my granddaughter, so she's let's just say I stole her. There's a story behind her, right, Tiff?
I showed up at Teresa's house with a new kitten because I rescued her. And Teresa straight stole the cat, talking about, it's my cat now. Like the
'Cause and Tiffany's like, I just wanted you to take care of her for a day. And I'm like, oh no, she's my cat. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's
Okay.
the
Now,
stolen.
anything for Ashley's career? You were saying something about that before I let her go, because we have Mighty Long Way is next. And then Shylin is after Mighty Long Way.
Yeah, May, July, remember? Yeah. See, just throwing it out there that you might break up with this fool right in, like I said, the spring, all right?
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so just know that.
Mm, mm, mm.
Breaking up. Things in your career, a wish coming true right around the end of April all the way to June, all right? You're gonna close
Okay.
cycles with this dude, all right? In
Okay.
April. So there you go. Because you feel stuck where he's at and confused, and you're always pretending that you're okay. You need more balance and the truth. All right.
Definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you, Ashley, for joining in. If
Thank
thank you.
y'all.
Appreciate you, and I
All right.
wish you well. Please keep me posted
I sure
on all
will. You
that's
know I
coming.
will.
And thank you for your support, baby. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Baby. Girl, you better stop biting me.
All righty. Who do we have next? Mighty Long Way.
Hey, 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 can y'all hear me?
Yeah, baby. We
Mighty
ain't gonna
long
miss
way.
you.
That shit is funny, mighty long way.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I'm
just want
having a
to say,
beer because last night I took my ass to bed. So one beer won't, it's not gonna hurt me, all right? So my bad, guys.
oh no, you're fine. I just want to say I love you both. I am so overjoyed about this live. It's been so long. I'm just so happy. So thank you so much. And AWB, I want you to know I did my cinnamon blow
Okay.
this morning, right after the new year. I didn't care about the guns going off. I opened my front door and I got it in. I'm like, I'm going to preserve some of this new moon energy while we
Yes,
have it.
baby. Come on
And
now.
went ahead and took care of business. So yes, I'm so grateful. It's so wonderful to see both of you. So I'm going to jump right in.
Come on.
So and Teresa knows a little bit about my story because I've had a reading not too long ago, but so I left my job, I resigned, so I'm out on my own full time, rebuilding my own company. I'm really excited about that. It's moving along. I got
Yeah,
two.
and it happened like I said, huh? Like in
It sure
December.
did, right? The whole listen, the truth, but nothing but the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Teresa called it down to the letter. So I ended up leaving my company, the guy I was working for, who really it was just a toxic situation. But I'm out on my own now, and I still manage one of his buildings, but I'm a contractor for him, and then I have another client. One of the things that's going on with me right now is the new client, Teresa, that I told you about. His name is William. I do property management and construction consulting for his company as a contractor for him. But I cannot get this guy out of my mind, Teresa. I am fantasizing about having sex with this man all the time. I can't. I tried it. I stopped.
You
Listen.
having wet dreams?
Not no. I'm awake when that's happening. I can't control
you
myself. It's
you
crazy.
wait as you thinking. Not just kidding, just kidding. You know I made fun of you that the other day. Damn, you still with that? Damn,
Yeah,
girl.
because I let it go. I let it go when you told me, like he's whatever. But then it came back, it's crept back into my life again, and I can't stop thinking about him. So it was to the point where, like, even yesterday, I asked my daughter, because my daughter is a seer, somewhat of a seer. And I asked her, do you think that he can feel this energy? Because when I'm around him, I'm all business, stern. He has no idea that I'm attracted to him, but I can't get him out of my mind. And I really need to just know what that is so I can just let it go. And then, like, do you see anything in terms of, like, if it's not him and I just need to just, whatever. When
Okay.
is,
You hot in the ass. I mean, we've all
yes,
there,
I'm
you
on fire. I'm on
Fucking, oh
fire.
my god, that shit is funny as hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so this is juicy. Let me find out if because I want to share that. Well, you got most of you guys know this, and if you don't know, if you thinking constantly about someone, that means they thinking about your ass too. All right, the energy is very powerful, so just know that. All right, let me check for you. I already know your name.
With
All
your
right,
hot
so
ass. Look at you.
Listen,
definitely an
I need some
ending.
ice water.
You're very intuitive for sure. Closing cycles. Things are gonna be more balanced, like right around the summer for you, all right? So
Okay.
couple of rough months, all right, a lot of fights with work. So back and forth. What's up with William? William, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So working together. So definitely, he's very sneaky, huh? Very such not very. As a male, he's not very honest, but
Hmm.
definitely gonna see something coming up towards. He's gonna come towards you right in the spring, the Ace of Cups, and the decision. So definitely a connection there. It could be all right, right around the summer. See, yeah, it's gonna move slow, but it's there.
But should I just not like when you say he's sneaky? Because I the last time we talked, you told me he was like a ladies' man, and I think he is. And again, when I'm around him, it's all business. He has no idea that I secretly have these thoughts. But if he's not like good for me to even think in that way, I would rather let it go and just stay
I
focused
mean,
for the
he
right.
right now he's dating someone. I'm pretty sure you know that.
Yeah, he's dating. Yeah, I know that
So,
he's
but
dating.
he's attracted to you and he's gonna come towards you. Just know that there might be a love proposal or something sneaky
Oof,
there right
child.
around the springtime. And it's your choice if you want to jump that ship or not. All right. As far as he is in a relationship material, no. He's too immature. He's going through midlife crisis. I
Mm.
mean, would the sex be good? Yeah, with the ace of one. I mean, that's what you want,
It's
right?
fantastic in my mind. I tell you that it's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
And just for your business, I don't want to let's remove ourselves from our horny ass thinking.
Okay.
Your business is going to move more faster, right? In 8 more weeks. We're looking at March, all right?
Okay.
Or
Good.
the end of February, all right? So
Yeah,
don't
because
move
I'm really trying to work towards more contracts and clients. I'm really going hard to, grow my
Mhm,
company and get back into going after government contracts.
mhm.
And so yeah, that was like I wanted to, ask that as well in terms of career. Am I moving in the right direction? And do you see any lucrative opportunities coming up? And
Good
then too,
question.
in terms of romance or anything, is there anybody else that you see? Okay.
So you definitely growing into the Queen of Pentacles right around May.
Yay. Okay.
You'll have more options in love right around July, even going into July. See,
Yes.
so definitely love and stability in a full relationship if you wanted to with the lovers, a soulmate connection. All right, or
Okay.
date. So your ass is, and stop making up stories and building your own obstacles. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I do
You
that. I
like okay?
overthink a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely. There you go. So,
Okay. Thank
so
you,
I mean,
ladies.
just get ready for homeboy to ask you out, girl.
Yeah,
Tap that
but
ass.
woo! I don't know. I might not be able to let them
He
because
wants to tap that ass too. You see, people think that I'm crazy, but when you continuously have someone on your mind, it's not only you, honey. It's the other folk too. I kid you not. It's the truth.
does he
All right.
know that I'm attracted to him? Because I'm like really, I'm even to the point where I'm like stern. I mean, I don't bat my eyes. I don't.
He's not sure, but the energy is there. Right.
Yes, there. Oh
Mm.
yeah, it's there.
Tap that ass, girl.
Thank
Okay.
you, mighty long
Take
way.
I'm
care. Love
stupid.
you
I'm like tap
guys.
that
Love
ass.
you.
Love you
right.
too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Boy, I just love it when there's penis in the cards. They show
Yeah,
you when you
yeah.
getting you
Lisa
a
wants
piece.
a big old penis too.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Well, I
Mm.
digress. We moving on to Lynn. I don't know how she feel about these penises in the cards. I don't know if she wants some, but damn it, we're here for it. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hi,
Baby, how
How
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are
Good.
well. Talk to
I'm
us.
so
What's going
nervous. This is
on?
my first time live with you guys.
Oh, well, we don't bite. You gonna be all right.
Mhm.
Well, Tiffany, when I discovered your page, I went through all your old lives and I just watched all the readings that you and oh my God, Teresa did together. And I just like, oh my God, I need to join in one day. And today is my day.
Well, welcome. You are here. You are welcome. This is a safe space. You feel free to discuss anything you want right now. The floor is yours, baby. Talk to us.
Well, I really don't have anything. I'm just looking for guidance. I'm in school for massage therapy and I graduate in June and I'm kind of nervous about that big state test. Oh,
Congratulations. Can we get some hearts in the chat, y'all? We got another graduate coming down the line. I need some hearts in the chat right now. Yes, indeed, baby. Congratulations. We know it ain't easy. The two of us are graduates, so we understand. So
mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you. If don't nobody else tell you, I'm telling you I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So I'm just looking for some guidance, career, money, love, the usual.
Okay.
Whatever Teresa has to offer.
And, and psychic, like, and for it's been a tough, rough 7 or 8 months for you emotionally too. I don't want to trigger you in no kind of way, but I feel a lot of sadness in your heart. There's been times where you just wanted to give up and
Mhm.
and then you just push through it. And oh, sorry. Where you going?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm just going through the motions of life.
Yeah, so it's a lot of like closing chapters with you. So
Okay.
definitely the Ten of Swords. It's a rough energy, and you fought a lot for your dream because you were told by people even that you were not gonna make it. I'm gonna just bring it out. So I want you to remember that when you graduate. All right. Or if they didn't tell you straight up, they try to tell you with their sarcasm, which was not cool. So you went through a lot of heartache in your past, and the reason I'm bringing your past is because I want you to remember in those dark moments how far have you become. You walked. All right, you've gotten. That's the right word, right? Yeah, I see a lot of heartache there, a lot of being stuck even in love. But and not trying to be a negative Nancy, but this was needed to remind you that your Ten of Cups is around the corner, and the reaping the rewards of your hard labor right around July and your growth at that, because you're very loving. Yeah, Empress. All right. You're also becoming more logical, right? So there's a lot of new beginnings with love right around the spring, because you had to fight a lot with a lot of people to get to where you at, and you're building your boundaries, and your fucking walls are so high it's not easy to climb to your heart. So that's very important to bring out to the table today, that you've done so much growing and so much, and you have so much potential, that it's been a journey to get to where you at. All right. So my heart goes out to you. And look, more balance when it comes to career. There's more opportunities right around June. All right. And even starting in the spring. All right.
I graduate in June.
All right, cool. So you're gonna walk away from people, things, and places that no longer serve your purpose as well, and even a new project coming into the summer. All right. So when it comes to your health, something is gonna end for you too. A friendship, just know that. All right. So just throwing it out there. When it comes to your health, you're gonna be a little bit tired. closing chapters. It's mostly emotional, but I also want you to watch your circulation and something to do with your stomach area. All right, it's very delicate. All right, stomach area, something there. So be
How
careful.
did you know I was a Virgo?
I might be psychic, huh?
You might be.
No, you come out as the Empress. You come out as a Virgo. That's what it is. So just to give you guys a little of a teaching, we are so the Empress will be a Virgo. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra will be Queen of Swords because we bitches. And then water energies are Queen of Cups, Libras to Queen of Swords, depending, and also your mood, your personality, But you're growing, you're very giving and nurturing. Virgos are very nurturing, by the way. They're motherly energy, you know. But things are gonna be balanced for you in the next 4 months. More balance.
I am in a long distance relationship. Do you see anything about that?
What's this person's name?
CJ?
CJ. He's very feisty, huh? He's also dealing with a lot of career stuff. He's the king of wands, so he could be wishy-washy, so that gets you on your nerves. He's very wishy-washy. He could not bipolar, but wishy-washy people are like, ugh, sometimes. So just be careful with him. He's very like very in charge, could be bossy, but noble. So he's not gonna show his true colors until June. All right, you're gonna see that side of him more. All right,
Okay.
all right, yeah, yeah. So a lot of changes. She's Hold on. She's with me and I'm on the live. Oh, she's sleeping. So sorry. You want her? She's sleeping. What do you Oh, sorry. I gotta give the kid back to her mom. But she's sleeping. Sorry, that's my kid. Sorry. Okay, go. All right, close the door. Sorry. She couldn't wait to get her kid, of course. Ah, all right. So just going back to him, you're gonna see his true colors. I'm not saying he's a devil. I'm just saying to be careful with your heart. Okay,
Hmm.
he's not gonna keep all the promises he taught. He's gonna break some promises. All right. I'm sorry. I hate to give you guys these type
It's
of news.
okay. I love getting the information up front.
Yeah. All right, but I will give you a few oracle cards. See what you need to focus on. All right. Let's see. I picked the butterfly deck today because I don't know why. I love butterfly. Moving. Definitely moving forward, all right? Realization and epiphanies. Epiphanies. So definitely realizing a lot of things. There's a color yellow in the background that tells me it's about your self-worth and self-love that is going to come to play right around the springtime, okay? So there's even more growth for you. You're stronger than you know. Definitely. All right. So definitely a lot of changes with you, even going into the summer. Huh? So this is your journey is not over. It's not done. You completed a lot of the things you said you were, but there's still a lot of healing to be completed. There's still a lot of learning and becoming the best version of yourself. You already are. Keep up moving. Don't waste your time with wishy-washy people. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So there you go. I hope all my predictions come to pass. Congrats on your career. We do need massage therapists out there. Shit, I might go to you. Hmm.
You can. Both of you can.
Oh, that'd be cool. All right. Take
Thank
care
you
of
so
yourself.
much,
All
baby.
right.
And
Thank
keep us
you.
posted, okay?
All
Yep.
right.
All right. Bye bye. All righty. We got Brilliant Diamond. Hey, baby.
Hello, how is everybody?
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Ugh, I'm okay. A little nervous, but
Don't be. We not gonna bite you, baby. We not gonna bite
I
you.
know. I actually just did my first self love ritual. I followed your self love ritual on
Wow.
YouTube
Okay.
December 15th. And a lot of things has like, I don't know, a lot of things have been revealed to me lately. But I want to talk about, I have a court case coming up in February
Okay.
with my job. I got hurt, injured at work um, from lifting a mattress, and they don't have cameras in the back. And when I went to the hospital, um, I was talking about how I lifted a mattress. I also walked around at a theme park, and I walked around.
Your
Um,
sound is really low, honey. I don't know if it's just me, but can you talk up? Can you speak up a little bit?
is this better?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry. So, when I went to the hospital, I told them I walked around at a parade, I walked around at a theme park, but I also hurt myself at work a few days ago lifting a mattress.
Mm-hmm.
And they put that I walked around at a parade, I walked around at a theme park. They did not put that I uh, hurt myself lifting a mattress. So now my job is calling me a liar, saying that I committed fraud. Um, and I'm literally in the process of going back and forth with them. And, you know, I haven't received any pay as far as short term disability. They cut off physical therapy. And so now I'm doing everything like through my spouse's insurance. I just had like one of those epidural injections yesterday, but I want to know like what's gonna end up being the outcome uh, of this, because it's been a long journey. I've had a few friends and family testify, you know, because I walk with a cane now, and I wasn't walking with a cane before. So they're trying to just say I'm being a dishonest person, and I'm not.
Mm.
Okay.
What's your full name? Because I know you're using a nickname, right?
Now I'm using a alias name, but my government name.
Yeah, I need
Just
it.
your
Okay,
first.
okay,
Just your first, not your
Just the first.
last.
okay.
Yeah,
Leticia.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through that.
Yeah, it's been rough. I mean, I worked for that company for like 10 years, and you know, I loved my job. It's just unfortunate that the way it happened.
Sorry, James. You feel stuck.
Yeah.
This is not fair. Sorry. So definitely new journey. Things are gonna be better for you in the spring. The truth is gonna come out, so that's a good thing because you're feeling trapped right now. There's a male who gets extremely defensive too with all this. So definitely, and you've been feeling sick. The last 4 weeks has gotten worse.
Uh,
Mm,
yeah, I've been in a
Uh,
lot of pain.
mm.
yeah,
I got a herniated disc from this, so it's
I'm so
definitely
sorry.
been life
It-
altering.
so I do see a big. Uh, uh, push it with magic too. I want you to do a ritual. Tiffany, you're the expert on this. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a ritual of magic to push your case through. Okay, maybe a court spell. You're the expert on this.
Mm-hmm.
I you don't want to know what I will use with them. But at the same at the same time, what I'm seeing is that you've lost a lot. You also are, I don't, there's a problem sleeping with you or focusing, and high levels of nerves, like a lot of anxiety, even. So
Extreme anxiety.
yeah, a lot of anxiety. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. If you see me that I don't shuffle, it's because I'm getting visions. I'm a psychic,
Mm.
obviously, but it's just I get these visions of you not being able to sleep, a lot of anxiety. There's a breakthrough, and I see a number two. So in 2 weeks, so the number two will be February two, because I see it as not in 2 weeks, as it doesn't seem long. So it's in February, a breakthrough. Okay, so there's gonna be a breakthrough in February for you, and I'm sweaty now. So spirit is coming, and it's the woman for you, and she's saying, "Keep the faith on, keep the faith." You're staring at a picture lately. You stare. She said you're staring at someone's picture. Is that what it is? I see a picture, and you're just staring at. I don't know if it's your own, or like like having reminiscing like a lot of memories of who you used to be. It's almost like they taking your it took your like it's almost like you feel like they snap. I mean, it's a deep statement, but you feel like your soul was snatched, like your life turned around, and you're not yourself. It's almost like someone came and pulled you out. So
Um,
it's a fucked up feeling to have. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I
And
was.
that's what I'm seeing and feeling, like someone pulled you out and it's not you. Like if you were in this fucking nightmare all up in the air, and she's telling me she feels like up in the air, she's unable to sleep, she's going back and forth thinking. So a lot of distortions there.
So
So
it's probably because a person that I got involved with who was a spiritual person that said they were gonna help me, and I found out a whole bunch of stuff that a lot of stuff was about a lot of lies, but I was really invested, and um they really when I after dealing with them and interacting with them, it feel like a lot of my life is went to shit afterwards.
ay Dios mío, are you serious? I'm gonna
I'm
ask you this.
serious.
I'm gonna ask you this, Leticia, and I'm gonna be as nice as possible, because that's how much did the person charge you for all this?
Uh, the person that to do all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
to help with my case,
Mm-hmm.
only mind fucking and sexual favors.
which is
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Which is
Mhm.
expensive. So
Mm.
that's why
Mhm.
your ass is not able to sleep, right?
Mhm.
Because you feel
Yep.
guilty. You feel that you like see, and that's where the snatching of the soul comes. And you know what? That's fucked up, right? That's fucked up because mind fucking and sexual favors, damn, right? I
Yeah.
yeah.
They made me think that it was something real, and it wasn't.
I
They
am
really
so
played with my
sorry
head.
about this. And that's why Tiffany and I, we love to teach you guys about this. There's your own work that you guys could
Do
do on
your
your own.
own work. Don't
Do
That's
pay
what
your
I'm.
nobody to do
That,
shit for you.
that's what I said. This is the year of me doing stuff on my own. I'm not gonna go to anybody. I plan on joining the Patreon. As soon as I'm waiting on this job to give me like money for the short term disability at least, because I'm trying to keep my place, my job, my car. Keep my kid in daycare. You
And this
know.
is where I will tell you to do it. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tiffany. Again, Tiffany is an expert. The way that I do things is I always do commanding spells. Those are my favorites. Everybody who knows me do. I work well with fire. Obviously, I read tobacco for a living, right? I'm a satera. But at the same time, this is where your own power comes to play. I will command those motherfuckers to give me my money, give me my shit, right?
Hmm.
And Tiffany, what else would you do? Any ritual recommendation, any spell recommendation, any ritual that you could do? I know that you've been, and again, and this is how I felt when I was getting all these scenes, and it's like your fucking soul was snatched. I need you to ground yourself. I need you to really cleanse yourself. I need you to really start even taking baths with sea salt and lavender to ground yourself, to be able to sleep. I need you to start burning oils. You need a lot of fucking self-esteem, because this fucking person broke your self-esteem. I'm not, and again, I'm trying to be very careful because I am live, and I'm not trying to burn nobody on live. I'm not into that. But again, you feel so fucking betrayed. It's almost like
Yeah.
they fucking dragged your self-esteem to the fucking floor. And you know what? I hope that person's pussy or dick does not work. They don't deserve. I
True
hope
that.
their asshole fucking itches while they're in the street. Wait. I'm for real, because you don't do that to a person.
No, I'm a good
You
person.
don't do that to a person. Come on, playing with their feelings. And you, if I'm gonna get, somebody, some from someone, and I'm not gonna charge. I'm a witch. If a dude, let's say, if he comes and say, I'm gonna give you some for a clean thing. First of all, I'm not gonna give. That's just,
Well, the thing
unless
is,
he's Excel.
the
Girl,
thing
I was
is,
smoking
the
that
thing is,
cigar so quick.
this was 4 years of dealing with this person.
Yeah, no shit. For Denzel Washington, I'll smoke anything at this point. But anyways, that's my own fantasy. Shut up, Tiffany. I'm just using him as an example. I keep telling you I have the biggest crush on that man. Nobody, I don't care if he's a granddaddy. That's mine. Anyways, if he came, that's a different, but I'm gonna fucking expedite. Believe me, I'm gonna clean him, right? I'm gonna do my job. If I'm gonna get a sexual favor from, and I'm not that type of reader, guys, so don't come and offer me no ass for that. All right? I'm just saying, not if you're not them cell, you're not welcome to offer me no ass. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take it. No. You could no. I always, you guys know that I'm a reasonable person. If you guys can pay me and you have to guys have an emergency, Tiffany, you know that I don't charge like that. I'll be like, pay me when you want to. I got you. I'm very forgetful because I get very busy, but I just know that I'm not ignoring you. Going back, at least I'm going to expedite as a practitioner. At least I'm going to make sure that Denzel is taken care of, that his paths are open for my bedroom. you know, that all right, I didn't shut up. This is, and I'm just using him as an example that if you're gonna give me some ass to open your paths, because that's what I do for a living, to help with my ancestors, with my orichas, to help you through, well, whatever, or you're gonna get your annual ritual of opening your rope ritual from me a yearly. This is one ritual that I do offer everyone once a year. What, right, Tiffany? That's once a year only. I don't be offering it. You guys know that, and it's coming up today, so pay attention. I offer you guys that ritual, to honor my ancestors, to honor Aquarius season. That's what I do. I love it. I do it from the bottom of my heart. But other than that, again, if I'm gonna ask for any fucking favors, sexual favors, money, whatever, ever, in exchange of energy like that, I'm gonna make sure that I expedite. A lot of you guys have gotten readings. I fucking expedite. Right, and it's not me, it's not my ego, but we got to make sure that we you got to make sure that your reader is real. Don't give them any information, explain your case to them, and they're gonna they and that you we don't need no explanation, we don't need no information, because we are psychics. We're supposed to tell you what's up. With your case, I'm telling you what's going to happen is that right now you're in the dark space. Like I just described it, you just confirmed it, you resonated. There's going to be a breakthrough in the next 8 weeks going into the spring. Okay. And I do see this. He's an asshole. See? So, and you've been feeling sick, so that's why you need a cleansing, baby girl. All right, you need to get close to water. You could even schedule a cleansing with me. I'll be glad to assist you with that. If you cannot afford it, just send me a private message. I'll hook you up because you need a fucking cleansing. With a ritual, you could get a consultation with Tiffany. She could give you the right spell to do, because see, I'm not very nice. She's a little bit nicer than me when it comes to that thing, because honestly, that person has no pity for me. If you're gonna get asked for someone's, that's just like belittling someone and just humiliating someone, and you're not even expediting. That's fucked up. You don't do that to a person. And I want you to really, really continue focusing on self-love. You're already broken. You're already see the all the tower moments that you went through, the tower moments, you know, all that confusion about your case, all that back and forth. Okay. Again, there's a breakthrough through your case. The truth is gonna come out early as March, latest the end of April. Okay. Yeah, but honestly, Get a cleansing. I'll give it to you for free. Shit.
You there, Diamond?
Yes. Sorry. Thank you.
No problem.
This
No problem.
So get
how
in
do I?
touch with me. I'll give it to you for free. I'm offering it to you to help you.
Thank you.
All right.
I
So
bless your name.
and just and don't think I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna use you as an example. If someone is gonna ask you for a sexual favor or ask you for something that is not money or even money, if especially it's suspicious, you shouldn't, and again, don't feel bad, baby. It's just if anybody asks you for body fluids exchange, they're not real. All right,
Mhm.
So
I'm just letting you know.
I can get more in detail with you like when I talk to you again. But I'll
Okay,
tell you,
cool.
I've known him for 5 years, and he started out as being a friend. And long story short, he knew that I wanted to have a baby, so he offered to do a ritual, for me to have a baby. I mean, I have the baby. Baby's here.
Mhm.
But we can talk more about it off panel because it gets really deep.
But you didn't even have problems conceiving. It was a lie. All you guys gotta do if you go to the doctor get your eggs is divine timing. That's why I'm getting mad. Because all this fucking control issues from this man is fucked up.
So is that the one
Any
who's going to
any
be having a?
practitioner every
Go ahead.
practitioner every practitioner knows that if we're not even it's we have codes that we follow whatever you practice, voodoo santeria, we have to practice what, right, Tiffany? There's
Mhm.
things that we are not allowed to do and we won't do because then we're gonna get in trouble, spiritually in trouble. And that's why I'm disliking this. Well, already, I'm against that, but it's just like, damn, people, make sure, right? Make sure that you guys are. I handle conceiving cases, right, Tiff?
Mhm.
And there's been cases where like you have no problem conceiving, honey. This is what you need to do, and this is when it's gonna happen. All right.
Mhm.
If I see the baby, I see the baby. And believe me, there's if someone is in here that I predicted the baby, please say your name. Because it's important because I see babies and I predicted babies in my career for the last 3 to 5 years that I've been practicing professionally that I decided to build my business, right? But I've been a psychic forever, right? Since the day I was born. But going back, so be careful, all right? I'm not dissing you, ma'am. I'm just teaching you, and that's what I love to do,
Mhm.
to teach as well. Pay attention. They're red flags. They're red flags. They're simple rituals. If you guys want to expedite your pregnancy, there's simple rituals that you could, yeah, that you could do. There's physical rituals as well that you guys could do. All right. And it's coming in divine timing. I always tell my clients, baby's coming. Some of you guys don't like it when I say you're about to get pregnant. And then 2 months later, you guys will text me, oh, Teresa, I'm pregnant. What am I going to do? What? Push it up? Push it. You
We
were
had a
over there
we had
having fun.
She
Push
had a
it.
meltdown in the shop. Teresa told her she was having a baby, and she had a whole meltdown,
Yeah.
screaming
Yeah.
everything but rolling around on the floor with a tantrum because she did
Yeah.
not want to have no baby.
She's like, shuffle, shuffle, Bookie. And I was like, I'm not shuffling again when I see a baby. Shit. It is what it is. A baby's a blessing. It's a gift from above, and I'm not about to. Don't call me to do anything stupid. Handle it. All right. So with that being said, again, I'm not dissing you. I just feel and you just, I hope you resonate. That person is not real. That person might be a little bit intuitive as long as, but that's it. I don't feel like real, but it is what it is. Again, if someone guys offer you exchange of fluids or too much money, nah. All right.
All right. So do I contact you on at your website, Teresa's
Yeah,
Tarot?
contact me on my website. Send me an email. It's gonna be for free.
Okay.
All right. I want to help you, but I'm also want to teach you. So get ready for more preaching. All right.
Okay.
Her
Okay.
website is
Uh,
at the bottom. If anybody's interested in scheduling a personal reading with Teresa, she's having a sale right now. Normally it's, I think it's 45 depending on the service. Now it's 37 for a
Yeah,
40.
and then I'm gonna actually, as soon as this ends, I'm gonna push through the New Year's Abre Camino ritual. So
Yeah, she also has rituals that she's doing, that she's selling, that you can also book on her website. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a ticker and it'll give you her website. It's www.tarotteresa.com if you're interested. And also, if you're interested in low cost hoodoo supplies, you can also hit my website up. Next up is Shay Shay. Shay Shay hails from the land of Florida. Now, long as I know, there's some very interesting people down in Florida, but I think she's one of the sane ones because I don't know
that's a
about
red
DeSantis,
stick.
but
Shit.
here she go.
That was very shady. Very, very
Hi,
I'm
Shay Shay, baby. How you doing,
gonna
sweetheart?
ban the red
I
stick. No, I'm
am
just kidding.
good.
What's going
Wow.
on with you?
Happy New Year. Um,
Happy New Year.
I just want to see. Hi, Teresa. It's been years. I
Right?
just want to see what 2025 entails.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm drama free over here. Just want to see what's new, what's coming. I do have a question. So I'm in like deciding if I go back to school for hygienist still
Okay.
or massage therapist since I already do Reiki and they would go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But I also work already in the dental field, so dental hygienist would just right be in my field.
Okay. Well, we finna find out.
Okay. Shit, I'm not camera ready, huh? I just realized that I fuck it.
I look like shit. I'm in pajamas. I don't give a damn who got a problem with it.
Denzel, if you hearing me, I promise I cleaned up well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, guys.
Let the girl fantasize this.
Definitely the lover, so definitely a connection there. And you're gonna ask about your love life, but definitely changes.
Non-existent.
Yeah. So definitely changes with career there. You very, 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 very ambitious with the Knight of Wands, and towards the end of the year in October, you're gonna find more balance and more love, okay? Because you're still
Okay.
closing chapters with emperor here, who is
Hmm.
extremely possessive. Again, I haven't talked to you in quite a while, so
Yeah.
I don't ask for information. As you know, there's also a trip for you this year that you're gonna enjoy family with a
Okay.
relocation. You're thinking even about relocating. You've been having a lot of trouble moving or something about relocating that you've been feeling stuck or you will be feeling stuck in May. And there's always opportunities right around. You asked me about finances and career. You're gonna really, really feel the change right around Taurus season. All right.
Okay.
So I do see two projects for you this year. And also be careful who you're gonna link up with because they're not completely telling you the truth, all right, or
Okay.
being too honest about their business proposal. So I reach you to there's gonna be a business proposal. If not, you already talked to this person
Okay.
about linking up together, and I just want you to be sure that they're either legit or they're just gonna keep their word. All right, have contracts,
Okay.
nothing like a contract. All right. So and you're gonna feel more love and at ease at in springtime as well. Hmm. Should you have the two businesses linked up together? I mean, you will eventually, but and it's gonna bring you more balance. And this is not happening until August, July, August, Leo season. But other than that, I do see you doing it separately right around July, and that's a decision that you only can take. But eventually, you're gonna. I mean, it will be. I mean, if you're gonna ask me if this is a good idea, and if I do see intuitively as a psychic that it will work out, yes. But
Which
there's
one?
something there about linking up with other people that you need to watch for. All right.
Okay.
All right. That's the only thing that I'm iffy about, for you, because it's like, they're not completely honest. They're very like wishy washy. I don't like that energy. All right. So just know that.
Okay.
So with that being said, we really need to focus on who's real and who's not. There's a reason I'm saying this. All right.
Okay.
All right. And the truth will eventually come out because you have ways to take, because it always does.
Yes.
What else? What else is coming? And new journey right around the food season, baby. You have good cards, girl. Look at your ass. Stop overthinking so much. All
I
right.
will work
Stop
on it.
overthinking so much. You're good enough. You are enough. All right. You
Mhm.
are enough. And there's times that you still struggle with that. And you sit down and you wonder if you're good enough for a project. This new year is about fucking hope. Look at the star. So it's telling you there's a lot of hope for you. And everything that you put your little magic hands on, it's very healing. You have healing powers. I hope you know that. All right.
I do.
So
I
with that,
do.
yeah, and you overthink.
Yeah.
And you're very intuitive. Look at you, the high priestess. So, with that being said, what's the outcome? Is you closing cycles and reaping the rewards of your hard labor. Be careful with your health because lately you haven't been all there. You need to relax, all right? Because you're gonna get fucking busy in your business. You're also gonna be a bit confused, and there's gonna be a lot of changes coming into the spring. Mm, depression, even. So be careful, right?
Okay.
Leaving the past behind, right? You finally leave behind anything that doesn't serve your purpose. I love those cards for you. The next 8 weeks are gonna be busy. And you might have business links or with a earth energy. So just know that.
Okay.
And overthinking, Shay Shay.
Not. Yes, I do. I do, but it's because I try to do things properly,
Hmm.
and I guess sometimes that put me into like second guessing.
Hmm. And it
Hmm.
happens to the best of us, right? I'm an overthinker and I have high levels of anxiety. I
Hmm.
mean, you remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we
Yeah.
reflect, yeah. I have high levels of anxiety. That's why you're good enough. This is gonna, and I love to see you busy in projects like this. We need, because you have victory, and you're gonna see it as early as May, June. Okay,
Ooh.
take a few oracle cards because I'm nosy.
Right ahead.
Oh. Look up the number 333. That's a message for you, all right? Memories. You're definitely going to have that a lot in the spring, all right? A lot of memories are going to come to close chapters. Again, you get the 10 of swords. It's about closing chapters. Look out for 333. You're going to start seeing it a lot if not you already are, including 222, all right? So, that I see those numbers are your magic numbers. Write it down. And moving, all right, moving is, and I brought it up like twice, right? And you're reading
Hmm.
it right now, moving, and it's in reverse, so you're gonna question moving, either house or project, business wise, location. So just know that, all right? And parental care, that's something you fucking are passionate about, all right, and you're doing the best, and there's a lot of healing in that area too. So spirit wants you to know that there's still a lot of healing, a lot of coming together with family and your parental care. Okay, a lot of forgiving too, for some reason. In June you're gonna have a big incident, not a big huge incident, don't get scared, but something that
Hmm.
is gonna shake you a little bit, and you're gonna take, as a mom, you're gonna really look at yourself differently. Okay.
Okay.
All right, just throwing it. It's not nothing crazy, but it's something that is gonna shake you a little bit. All right,
Okay.
meaning no death or becoming grandma or nothing like that. All right, it's just something that you're gonna pay more attention to it.
Okay. She
All
said
right.
not, Tiff, not. We can breathe.
I would have a major problem with that shit. I'm on a
Oh.
flight headed over there to stick my foot in your daughter's ass, but we can talk about that another day.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. 2025 is your year, Shay Shay. Make
Thank you.
may all my predictions come to pass. May you find real love this year. May you let
Yes.
go of all the past and get rid of all the fate
Yes.
and continue growing professionally. All right.
Thank you. I like that. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Anytime,
Mhm.
girls. Anytime.
All right, next we have Veronica. And after Veronica, we got Wanda. After Wanda, we got Eileen, then Serena, then Sasha, then Patricia, and we're done.
Oh damn. Not just kidding.
Veronica, baby.
Shit, I lost track of that. Oh, again, Denzel. Not just
Can't
kidding.
hear you, baby. Veronica, you're muted. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me
Hi.
now?
Can hear you now, baby. How you doing?
I am well. Happy New Year. Hello, ladies. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I connected with you guys. I
Absolutely.
found the African Witch Bitch on YouTube, and thank you so much. It's been enlightening. And like you say, there's no better power than me to do my own work. You know what I'm
There you
Yes.
saying? And
go.
I've been really taking that to heart. And Miss Teresa, thank you for the tobacco cleanse.
Oh, you welcome. How's it going?
It's still slow, still stagnant
Yeah.
energy, but I must say things are breaking a little bit, but not to
Yeah.
my content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just want to see some movement, especially like in career. I'm really feeling stuck. I need more money, and I'm so tired of revising the resume and sending it out till I can pull the rest of my hair out.
Understood. Understood,
Okay.
baby.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
it's a
just
new
want to see
year.
what's on the horizon and stuff. And I've ended a relationship and I'm just taking time doing me.
I'm not mad at you, shit.
Hey, yeah.
Word. Yeah. Get. I do see a breakthrough in 2 more weeks or three. All right. You have, So give it time. If not, you know what? Hit me up and I'll take time to give you another one complete free of charge. All right. We need to move your ass.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, Miss Veronica. That's the way I talk.
I
Because I do see that you need to push. That's why that's why I'm like, we need to move her ass.
need to push more.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I
Okay.
think it's because you al- you also pick up in a lot of folks' energy, and that puts you. See, people don't understand that who we hang out with, who we speak to, and we exchange even body fluids with. That's blockages sometimes that we get.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritually speaking, and that's why we
Yeah.
gotta be very careful because things are balancing for you, miss, because you're juggling a lot at the same time.
I am juggling a lot. Yeah. I have a disabled brother and I have an uncle out of state and he needs care and that's stressing me because I got a lot of family there and they're not helping out and I don't feel it's fair that everything falls on me and I'm several states away.
Yeah, and you'll have a job interview soon, so don't trip. You're going through a heartache from this bossy ass guy, so you should. You're gonna ask me, you asked out, all right? You dodge a bullet. You lucked out, all right? You dodge a bullet. It's not worth it. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of lies in that partnership. You're gonna be more balanced in the next 6 months, and you're gonna have choices, right? You tell me right now, Teresa, I can't find a job, but your ass is gonna have choices, even as early as spring. You're gonna be celebrating. Your stroke of luck is coming. Even new love is coming. I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
All right, look at you. Look at you. The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and you're an overthinker. Stop overthinking so much, but I can be talking shit when I'm the same way. And you're gonna be really busy growing, even into you see, and you because you have trouble with money. You've been having a lot of trouble with money.
Yes.
Mhm. It's a lot of heaviness. So see, it's gonna be a job offer, so that's good.
Good.
Yeah, I need a job. Or I got like, I think there's like two in limbo. It's like I know I'm at the end of the process. I'm
Yeah,
just trying to get my foot in the door.
as early as February. Okay, two. There's something happening in 2 more weeks. So
Mm,
I see Aquarius. All right, so that's around my birthday.
my ex is an Aquarius too. Mm.
Oh, then I'm sorry. Shit, don't hate me
Oh, when's your birthday? Your birthday's next month? Oh, wow.
this month.
Oh, this month.
I'm a
Okay.
January Aquarius.
January Aquarius. Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading from my bed when I'm at home, so my bad. All right, I dropped two things. All right, yeah, your partnership ended. Yeah, that's still on your mind. Sorry about that.
They called while I was in the background, and I was like, boy, I tell you, the devil was busy.
Yeah, we don't need to talk to him. So definitely, tower moment stuck with this man. See, he's coming back for nah. I wouldn't entertain him. Trying to find okay. So when it cut, see, he's a liar. See, no, no, a lot of anxiety over it. You need a lot of healing from this partnership. I'm so sorry, miss. So that's important to bring out to the table. Uh,
I took a lot of what?
a lot of healing.
Hmm.
So we're looking at 2 weeks. Remember, I wanted to confirm that for work.
Hmm.
All right, 2 weeks. So you're gonna receive news, and it's early as one. See,
Okay.
come on, mommy. Hold on, I'm gonna open the cat. My cat needs to go out. All right, hold on. Come on, baby.
Hmm.
So, are you happy with your breakup or are you sad about it?
She
I'm
better be happy.
disappointed. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I had a lot more expectations. Like we should have been and gone so much further. And I felt I made a lot of sacrifices, hoping that not only they would change, but get the job that they. Part of the money problems is they didn't contribute the way they were supposed to. And I took a lot of the load. And then I finally just had a break one day and said, I'm tired. You've been here long enough, and all I'm doing is sinking in quicksand. And they came in one day, and I had their stuff all packed up in the living room, and I was just like, "You got to
Oh
find someplace," because I
damn!
said, "You think this is a joke?" And I said, "I've had enough. I'm not losing my house and getting behind in the mortgage and whatnot just because." You're not contributing, but you coming in the house turning on the heat that you don't help pay
Right.
for.
That's
Nothing
right.
will
You
push
know,
more than a bum ass person leeching off you. So I know the feeling, honey. You didn't
yeah.
do nothing wrong. If you're gonna do it by yourself, you should do it by yourself.
Yeah. And I packed them up. I told them, and their kids were here. I said, you got to go. I said, if you're going to be a burden and a drain, be it on your folks, not me and
Right.
whatnot. So go back home to your mama and, figure out how to regrow up
Grown
because I'm
ass.
not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry.
I'm not doing it. I can't pray on this enough. I can't hustle enough. I've burned candles and prayed on you. And, you just think like, nah, like you said,
Telling people, no matter how much praying you do, no matter how many candles you do, come on, baby,
Hmm.
candles you light up, if they don't want to do their own work, you can't do it for them. All
Yeah.
right.
So no, so I had to say, go figure it out without me. And I said, if you can match mine or get better, God bless you.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, that's very important. So you can't do the
Hmm.
work for your partners. All right. You can't
No,
do it. Except for
no,
Denzel.
we
And they didn't want Teresa, and they didn't want to
Denzel.
work. They didn't want to get a job or do nothing. They just wanted to watch you work.
no. You know what's so bad about the whole relationship? When we first got together, I was retired. I
Mhm.
went back to work.
Mm.
And now, because of circumstances, I'm still working
Mm.
because I have to reestablish everything that I lost. You know what I'm saying? And I had to break that down. I said, "Do you know when we first met, I was retired?
The
I
fuck?
went back to work to hold this down, to give you time to get where you needed to go. And what the heck you think this is?"
Yeah,
So I'm just like, no, 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 no. I said, I need a partner, not a dependent.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go. I feel you turning
Yeah,
on lights and shit, using the
you
toilet,
know,
flushing it, wiping their ass. Hell no.
I told
No.
him, I said, this ain't no apartment. I live in a house. I got to pay property taxes. I pay for gas, light, water.
This is
Okay,
not
come
fucking
on now. I said,
Camden Gateway.
that in front of this house got to be shoveled.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think that that experience is gonna make you like do more self-love, and you're gonna become the
Hmm.
best version of yourself. Again, I will repeat, sometimes the person that we exchange bodily fluids with is a person that are blocking our own opportunities, because we think about it, our bodies, our energy, when we have sexual relation, intimacy with someone, that's energy exchanging, right? That's
Yeah, it
energy.
is.
So that's why, sex is great. I'm very sexual. Denzel,
Mm-hmm.
hi. I just kidding.
Hi.
The, okay, I'll stop. The you know it also, it blocks you from receiving, right? Not only did he cock block you, number one, but he also fucked up your money, and then now you find yourself stuck because Period wanted you to learn your lesson. If you
Yeah.
don't fucking contribute nothing to my life, don't come and fuck it up. Right.
Right.
And now
Right.
you're becoming
Right.
the best version of yourself, and you know you're worth it of time and energy. And I'm sorry, I am not a gold digger, but if a motherfucker does not have his shit together, don't come to me. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
babysitting your
Yeah.
ass.
But that
Right?
energy part is important because I was a friend of mine told me one time, you got to make sure the person you with is healed from their past,
Mhm.
and you got to clean and they have to clean, because they said when you sleep with somebody, you have now slept with everybody they slept with, and if they
That's what
not
I meant.
healed and cleaned, you just took on all that energy, and if they got effed up people in their past, now they're yours.
That's right. And again, when we exchange bodily fluids with a fucker, whether you're woman to woman, man to man, female and woman, we pick up that energy. And again,
Mm-hmm.
it's important to know who the fuck we laying with, because at the
Yes.
end of the day, they're gonna cock block us. We're gonna miss opportunities. Some of us won't fucking move careers because Juanito's not ready to move to the other city, so I'm staying at home. But they're gonna give me a $20,000 raise, but I won't move because Juanito's not ready. And
Mm-hmm.
fuck Juanito, I'm taking my 20 G's, motherfuckers,
I tell
right?
you what, I'll go
Because
down first
I'm
and set
sorry.
everything up, and when you ready, you come on. And
Yeah,
then if you
and
never come, then it wasn't meant to be.
right, and let me tell you what my spiritual mentor told me. What's yours, won't pass you by. What's
Hmm.
yours won't pass you by. So just remember that what's ours is ours. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter how much time it takes. Divine timing is at work.
Right.
Spirit will fucking place your man in front of you. like that. So that's why I keep waiting for Denzel. It's a joke. Denzel. Look at,
Yeah.
I just love the way Tiffany shakes her head when I said that. It's a public announcement,
Okay.
and it's just like that, shit. That at the end of the day, it's about becoming the best version of ourselves, and falling in love with our own skin, our own bodies,
Hmm.
and it takes for some of us, including me, it takes forever, to really focus on our own worth, right?
Yeah.
To say, damn, you're not worth the sacrifice. Again, I go back to Juanito's example. Oh, Juanito's
Mhm.
not ready to move and I'm gonna get a raise. Fuck Juanito. I'm about to get my 20 G shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
'Cause I have a whole daughter to put through college, number one, and I have uh cats that I've stolen, I don't want to say names, and I need to take care of their asses, right?
Hmm.
I got Tiffany's cats, I got another cat that I stole. So, and it's and at the end of the day, I know that I'm worth it. I am worth
Right.
it work, and I'm
Yes.
enough, and you're enough, ma'am. Tiffany's
Hmm.
enough, everybody's enough. So, and again, what's ours won't pass us by. And some of these,
Okay.
and just let's look at these motherfuckers, phony mofos, as lessons that we needed to fucking learn, to fucking
Yeah.
find what's really ours. We
Hmm.
sometimes we had to go through hell to find that one. We had to kiss a whole
Yeah.
bunch of fucking frogs,
Mm.
shit, to get to that fucking prince or whatever. I still got a few before I kissed themselves, but that's okay.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but you keep going, man, and you contact me, all right? You'll get your next. We're gonna push your ass. I'm gonna show you. Watch, and you're gonna have a breakthrough in 2 weeks or three. But I'm still gonna. All right, because you need to stay there. Because what happens to you, like I remember your cleansing, because I'll never forget that one. Not that you were all fucked up, but it's something about you. But it, it it's like when you find something good, it's almost like it doesn't stay, and it happened all through your life because you give too much of your energy to others, and then again, you're an empath, so you pick up energy, and I wanna
Yeah.
like, and that will be a next life. Like maybe teach you guys as empaths and energy workers how to protect your own energy and not be that holder. Because remember, guys, us healers, us especially when you're psychic and you're a healer and you're empaths, we attract those people that need healing. How do
Yeah.
we build those boundaries? Because our first instinct is to be Captain Save a Hose, right? Because we want to be
Mm.
the healers and it's just automatically, right? So we keep attracting these people. We have to remember that people that have been hurt people.
Yeah.
They're not because
Yeah.
they haven't
And
learned
that
their lessons
Captain
and they
Save
haven't.
a Hole, that has the end, because I remember with the tobacco cleanse, you say I attract a lot of people who are not loyal and have betrayed me. And I'm big on loyalty and integrity and truth. And that's been a problem for me in the past and stuff, and you said to really work on that and acknowledge myself and my self-worth. I got to prioritize me and
When you
my
said that, my
desires and be
light
more
flickered.
vocal.
It's
Huh?
amazing. When you were saying all that, my light started flickering. It's
Mm.
funny that you said that. It's the powerful words, right? See?
Hmm.
So with that being said, stop being a Captain Save a Hope.
Yeah.
You know, me too. Shit. I'm a psychic, so I attract that type of energy, right? Oh, healer, yay! No, Burger King's have it your way, but so yeah. So I really
Okay.
want you to focus on your
Thank you.
emotions, all right, and self care,
Hmm.
all right, and remember who the hell are you.
Thank you,
That's
Veronica, for tapping in. Please keep us posted, okay, baby?
and
Yes.
email me.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. All righty, we got Wanda next on the stage. We're gonna keep it rolling, y'all. Oops, hold on. Hey, Wanda,
Hello, can you hear me?
I can
Yes.
hear you, baby. Talk to
Okay,
me. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How y'all doing?
We're
Happy
doing
New
well.
Year.
Happy Gregorian New Year, sweetheart. Talk to us. What can we help you with?
Um, I'm trying to do this without crying. Here, late, my son passed in 2019.
Mm.
Uh, I was told it was he fell asleep driving and he hit a parked car on the service road. And for some reason, here lately, I've been seeing like the airbag. It didn't deploy, but when I saw somebody recently sent photos and the airbag was out. The police report said that the airbag was out. The airbag wasn't out. And I just want to know my baby is okay, honestly,
Okay.
regardless of how it happened. Everybody say, I hear a lot of people say, well, my son or my daughter visited me or my father. And I saw my son once, maybe 3 days after he passed. He came through the door with a backpack on and he never carries a backpack. And he had that beautiful smile of his, and that's all I remember. But it's like, how come he hasn't came to see me? Like, is he okay?
Okay. It's okay. We understand the love of a mother, baby. So you are in a safe space, and we're gonna help you out as much as we can. And I am so sorry for your loss, honey. I am so sorry. How old was your son?
28
He was 28. He was a baby himself. He was young.
with three girls. He was on his way from his friend to get ready to go to work.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Part of me kind of feels like it was suicide because at one point his children's mother and him was, and I know I'm on live. I don't care really,
It's
honestly,
okay.
who see this shit. But she was giving him the blues, and he was going through, and I know he just started feeling bad. And at one point, he jumped up. We were playing dominoes, and he jumped up. It was a while, way before this happened. But he jumped up, and I looked at him like, "What's wrong with you?" When he came back, it took him like 30 minutes. He came back. I said, "What's wrong with you?" He said something told me to hurt myself, and I know that's not right. So he jumped up, trying to like get the thoughts out of his head. So when it happened, part of me thought back to that incident, and he was so sad before it happened that I thought maybe that's how come I haven't seen it, because maybe he took himself out. So I just want to know he okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss. I do see that there was he- he's his partner was she was creeping, and that's what it was, creeping on him.
Hunted them draws was on fire.
Yeah, creeping. So there is some creeping doing that. She's very narcissistic. Even physical abuse. It got to the point where they were like physically she was very physical abusive. I see dishes throwing and just a whole bunch of abuse. He's telling me right now that it was most like a lot of throwing things like
I
that.
see two other men she was involved with outside of your son.
Oh, it was more than two. But as far as throwing, she blamed my son for being the violent one, and I know for a fact she lived with me
Not
from
violent.
17 to almost 20. Or she was when they had their first child. She was still with me, and she wore like tank tops, spaghetti straps, booty shorts. There's no way my son would have been beating on you the way she told everybody and their grandmother after he passed. He was abusive and violent, and it's like, okay, what was he beating her with, a phone book or like a sock with something that didn't leave no marks?
Funny. No, he never touched her. He was very gentle hearted. Your son was never he says that he's talking right now. Very soft voice actually. And he's not abusive. He hasn't completely crossed over, which is weird to
Is
me.
it me keeping him from going?
He is staying. It's I could tell you spiritually that he had a lot of unfinished business, and he roams around, and he's around a little girl a lot. I don't know the connection there, but I see a little girl.
He has three daughters and
Yeah,
two
I see a
sisters.
little girl.
Well,
One
he
that
And
has
passed on.
Oh no, I had a miscarriage before him. Other than that, I don't know.
Was it a little girl?
I have no
No, no.
idea. I was
He's around a little girl down there, and he's around a little girl in the realm of living right here. But he's with the little girl over there. I do see him walking with it, like carrying the little girl. So that's important to mention that he's not by himself. I just got dizzy. Did he had high blood pressure towards the end of his life?
no, not that I
No.
know of.
Yeah, he something to do with his head. He had a lot of like I felt. I mean, I just had 2 beers, but I don't get like that with 2 beers. So it's almost like up down. So I don't know if you got the for like did you get any blood like you know how you get the autopsy? Did you get the autopsy?
I was so distraught that I didn't even go in the room when they was trying to. My aunt asked me what happened, and I said all I know is the police called and said that he was in an accident and he was at the hospital. This was at 5 something. They called us at 7 asking about allergies and stuff like that. But his death certificate says he passed at 4:35. Why y'all calling me at 7 if he been gone since 4:35? So it's like a lot of confusion, and I just didn't want to know. I think that's what's bothering me now. It's like all of it's coming up. So I feel like I gotta go get the police report. Well, I got the police report. I feel like I need to go get the coroner's report or the autopsy, whatever it's called, and the medical records to see exactly what's what.
Yeah, because there, if you get the medical records, something was going on with his blood. All right. In his head. I feel that it wasn't exactly falling asleep, but he was dizzy because I got dizzy, and that's what made him. I don't. You should. I'm gonna be bold as a medium, and because he's telling me he didn't took his life, he had a lot of suicidal ideation. It's almost like he was pussy whipped by this woman, right? You notice that? Like she had him wrap around his finger that it fucked with his self-esteem. So he didn't
Yeah,
commit
because
suicide. You could sleep tight, he said. Something about he says that you don't sleep well.
no,
He said she don't sleep well. She says that you don't eat well either.
no,
Yeah. He said what did you get medical news lately that have you thinking about your mortality too?
no. Just honestly, I'm an overthinker, and I could get a scratch and think it's gonna turn into cancer or something. So that's just me.
Yeah,
But I haven't had it. Last time I talked to in Vegas, I talked to a doctor that said I needed to have some surgery with my lady parts. But then when I came to Texas and
mhm.
I got everything checked out, he said I don't have anything going on. So I don't know. And honestly, I just haven't tried to find a different doctor.
So he's talking about that. He said she recently got news. But at the end of the day, you do need to check. And it's something to do with your ovaries? Is that
That's what the well, it wasn't my ovaries, my endometrium. Something about needing to have it shaved or something.
something down there? Yeah.
Yeah, in my
Yeah,
lady part.
definitely.
I don't need a hysterectomy. I just need some kind of endometrium, my lining scraped out.
Yeah, you need to get checked out because you have obviously you have high level of you're not sleeping, you're very anxious, you're mourning, which I'm sorry for your loss. Just know that he didn't committed suicide. It seems like it was an accident from what he's showing me. It seems like he had a lot of unfinished business and something with his finances were not all there because of her. So just know that there's a lot of suspicious activity there. So just know that.
Suspicious with her.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
almost like she took advantage of him a lot.
Are
it's
those
like
kids his?
one minute she was us. The next minute is me. The next minute is we. She just played. She really mind fucked my baby.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
the
a
children
lot of
his? That's the question I have. Are those kids his? All of them?
I would say yes because every time they took a break, I told them she pregnant, and next thing you know, they get back together. Here come a baby, and every last one of them little monsters look like they daddy and they mama.
Okay.
If it's not his, I will be surprised because they all look like they dad and they mama.
Is she messing with a family member of his?
If she is, it's a secret. But when he got with her, they were both in high school, and she moved in. Maybe she came to visit my daughter one summer, and she never left. And that was like in 20. My oldest grandson got here in 2010, so it had to be like 2009. And she was with us up until she had her last daughter. She had her last one on. She was actually living on. They were living on their own. But from say 15 to 20, that girl was in my house, and if she was tipping like that, I don't know. I know when they got on their own is when the major problem started with her. And she was always hot in the drawers when I met her, but I tried to tell them, but you know how kids are. They got to see for themselves.
So where was her parents at if she 15-year-olds living with a boy?
Her mother only came around to get her, and honestly, she came around when that child support check hit, and she came and got her. They went wherever, and she brought that baby right on back over to my house. I know she's sneaky because, and her dad he's in Georgia, and they got a relationship, but the mama and the dad don't get along. So the mama spews a lot of negativity about the daddy. And, you know, being a kid at that age, she believed what her mama said. So her mama, I ain't saying her mama ain't worth shit, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So she didn't really have a lot of parental supervision. And then when she was with me, she tipped out once to go see an ex. And the way I found out was because I was talking to my daughter, and I was like, where that little girl at? Where's Ebony? I mean to say her name on live, but anyway, it's too late. And she said, oh, she went with Jordan. Hold on, who is Jordan? Her ex. First of all, she can't just leave my house, go to somebody else's house, because this where her mom and dad think she at. If something happened, they're gonna be looking at me.
Yeah, she should have been at your house. I'm just keeping it 100. There's no way I'm finna allow my son's girlfriend at 15 to move in. That's just not some shit I'm comfortable with.
I didn't know they were girlfriend and boyfriend. She was there to see my daughter. I didn't find out until she was pregnant that they were even having relations.
Oh,
I knew they liked each other, but she was there every time she came. It was for my daughter. Somewhere along the line, he started liking her. I noticed it, and I said something about her being hot. Be careful, that little girl for everybody.
And that's why you should have put her out, not let her come around for your daughter. You got to protect your house.
She was already pregnant when I found out they were together.
Oh man, poor child. And I'm sorry this had to be dumped on you because you damn sure don't deserve this.
Yeah, to answer your question, is he okay? No, he's not. He's still lingering around from what I saw. He's still you need to really help him cross over. He should I think this will help too, the reading you just got. But it's nothing like a mother's love to let him know that you're gonna be okay. All right? Because that's why
tried that already. I tried it before, and I felt like he just, I don't know, something telling me like he's not gone. He just not listening. And I know it seemed like I'm not okay. And I keep going through a lot of shit. Some of it's my fault because I know my cousin told me I'm an enabler. And I know the last previous lady that was on with the Captain Saber, I had that problem really bad. But my cousin called me enabler to my face.
Yeah.
Broke that.
Well, don't beat yourself up, honey. You a mama who love her baby. Don't beat yourself up. Now.
Come on now. And there's a reason why and the when especially when we are parents, crossing over is very hard, right? Because we have those kids to take care of shit, even our cats, So it's he has.
Well, I don't know what happened. I think Teresa may have glitched out. Hopefully I didn't. Can you guys give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you, Wanda. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. I want you not to beat yourself up about what happened. Please don't do that because you did everything that you could to protect. Fault that he hooked up with this lady. I'm not finna call her out her name because I don't know her. Thank you guys for the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Teresa's back, but at the same time, this
sorry,
girl
somebody keeps calling me and it keeps cutting my thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you. I can hear you just fine. The girl that your son hooked up with, excuse me, is not
I can't hear
blameless.
you.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Hold on.
L- Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Let me log in and out.
Okay. But my point is, honey, I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties. Yeah, that's nowhere near your fault. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And I know that it's not easy, honey. I'm so sorry. We are here for you though.
I
One
read,
of the worst pains that a mother can feel is losing her child, regardless of the age. You
yeah,
know?
because I lost my dad. I was 2 months before turning 6. So that hurt and for a long time. Even at in my 30s, 40s, whatever, it still hurt. But after I lost my son, it's almost like I forgot about my dad, not like intentional, but I couldn't focus on nothing but my son. And how did my grandmother, because my dad was 22, and I'm thinking, how did my granny do this shit? Because my baby was 28, so I had him longer than she had my dad. But at the same
Hmm.
time, this shit is hard. And then you have people come in your life, and all you want to do is do right by people, and they come in, and you got people playing on your with your feelings and stuff, and you grieving, but you trying to keep living, and then you try to step out, and you got men that try to talk to you, so you're like, okay, let me give it a shot. It's just a lot, and I really just want to know that my baby is okay. I'm not worried about no man, no love, no
Right.
nothing. If it's coming, it's coming. I get it. I want it, but right now I just want to know he okay. Or also, I read somewhere trying to do some research, and I need to rejoin your Patreon. I've been so damn broke I couldn't do it. But anyway, I I wanted to see. It was something I read about crossing over ritual. Like what do I? I'm trying to see how do I word it. What do I look up to see how does that work?
You say it again, cropping up.
They had something. I read something about a crossing over ritual to
Oh,
help someone
crossover.
cross over.
Yeah, I have that loaded on my I know exactly what you're talking about. I have that spell loaded on my Patreon.
Okay, I need to
Have that.
redo the
If you can
Patreon.
if yeah, if you can go into the comment section of the private chat and give me your address, your email address, I will email you the link to that ritual so you can do it so you can help your son cross over. And I'm sorry, I think Teresa, can you hear us now?
Ah, I could hear you now.
Okay, perfect. You were saying she was asking, is her son okay on the other side? She's
He's
worried.
okay. He's okay, but he needs to go to the other side because it's time for him to go to the other side. He will always come and visit. He's gonna be allowed to do that, but he's not resting in peace, and he needs to know that his kids are okay, or if his mom is gonna be okay, because that worries him. That's what keeps him lingering around. That's why you have that heavy energy, miss. So we need to tell him that you're gonna be okay. And obviously mourning is hard, but let's just remember that he also had, I don't know if you got to hear what I said. His life itself was up in the air. He was not, and it's hard to hear this, but he says that he was never completely happy. He was never completely happy with this person, and that's sad. But she's gonna have her karma come, so don't worry about that.
She's getting it now,
Good.
but my
Good.
granddaughters are suffering in the process.
Have you filed for grandparents' rights?
No, because I wasn't really like I'm not. I'm getting there, but I wasn't financially stable to be able to take on 3 kids.
No, no, no. You don't have to take them on. You get visitation court ordered.
Oh, honey, she if I call tomorrow, she'll leave for a month.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's not. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
She's a parent that needs breaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what parent gets breaks, but she gets breaks. She's been to the Bahamas and 2, 3 times.
Oh damn. Shit, I don't even know how the Bahamas look like. But okay.
Other than on a photo.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel that if she has it coming anyways. The next 4 months are gonna be rough for her. I will definitely won't warn her about petition my grandparents, right? And definitely command her for everything to go in your favor. Okay,
Okay.
this is where magic is needed. We
Yes,
need to command her ass to do whatever you want, and whatever you want when it comes to your grandkids, because safety is first, and is justified. All right.
It's like she's getting what she gave my son and whoever this dude is that she with. It's like he does everything she did to my son to her.
Hey, right. What
But
goes
she
around
will
comes
not,
around,
she
baby.
refuses to let him go.
Yeah, see, that's how karma works, baby. And that's what I tell people to remember. Watch who you fuck over,
mm-hmm.
because you never know who the fuck is taking care of them. Be careful. Are some of our ancestors were the most powerful witches out there, right?
Yeah,
Imagine what it is. Imagine our ancestors, especially when you had someone or and I always tell people, don't fuck with nobody. And it's like a mother's love or even grandmother's love on the other side, grandparent. Don't fuck around with people's kids, right?
my
And what
phone
goes around
tripping.
comes around. Don't do to
Hello?
others what you don't want them to do to you. What makes you so fucking special, bitch? Right? You think you could just come and break somebody, take their money, and live happily ever after? No, it's called what goes around comes around, honey.
I just worry about my granddaughters because they have three girls. They didn't have any boys. And the dude is kind of,
I will
my
I will do
oldest
a
granddaughter said
protection jar on your
he used to call
grandkids.
her
Sure.
loser and pick on her and stuff. And I got on her mother about it. So next time I talk to my granddaughter, she said he doesn't do it. But it's just the fact that he's just weird.
No,
He
it's
helped
just
him
the fact
lie and
that
say
she
my
has
son
to.
he couldn't drive because my son and him had a fight and was my son was gonna have to pay his medical bills and all kind of stuff, and she was like going along with the lie, and I just wasn't understanding that, and I'm thinking maybe that's part of why he couldn't leave or cross over rather, because like I think he worried about his girls more than anything. Because I
Yeah.
keep telling him every day I'm okay. I do have my moments where I just spaz out, but then afterwards I laugh and I tell him like, okay, mama, okay, you can go, but
Yeah, it's called healing, honey. It's called
I just
grieving.
need to know how to get him to go.
Yeah, and this is and if you put your spirituality, like put it to practice. I i will do this if I was you. Take it from someone that knows. I'm a mom myself, right? So put them in a protection jar and work your work, and it's gonna your passion is gonna be, believe me, your intentions in that jar, they're gonna come far. All right, they're gonna go far to protect them. That way you feel comfortable, that way he feels comfortable to move on to the other realm, to cross over. It doesn't mean he
Hold on,
will
I'm shaking the
disappear
phone like that's
forever.
gonna help.
That doesn't mean that, but he needs to rest. He has not rest. All right, he needs to rest. All right.
Okay.
As a medium, I tell you that he needs to rest because he's all over the place. He's very confused. He's a very
My
emotional. He's
oldest
a
daughter
very
said that she had a dream that he handed her a baby and said, here, hold him, and then disappeared. I'm like, well, you need to look it up. I don't know what that could mean.
that means that
But
the
she's
birth
been
of a
seeing
new
him a lot
baby is
here
gonna
lately too.
come. That means that a
That's what I
baby,
thought. But
yeah, somebody's gonna have a baby. So I would take a pregnancy test. But you know what? Ancestors announce babies, and they also come back. So with that being said, I want you to really right now. I'm gonna like if you were my student. That's why I don't teach professionally. But if you act because I would be a bitch. But if you were my student, I'm like snap out of it. What we need to do, we need to, and it's not me not being empathetic toward your grief. Believe me, I've grieved people in my life, and I know exactly. I've never lost a kid. I don't wish that upon my worst enemy, but I know it hurts. I seen good friends of mine hold their dead babies in their arms. That's the worst feeling a human can ever have. To fucking carry a dead baby or a dead child. No, I cannot even. Girl, I almost died when I saw my cat. So with that being said, just imagine.
Okay.
So that, just imagine that. All right. So I want you to focus on this. I want you to command her when you're ready to file for those, for grandparenting rights. All right. I want you to command her to really work that spell commanding. I need you to also to do the court spell. All right. You really, and if you cannot afford your consultation with Tiffany, I'll pay her. All right. So I really want you to focus on those things. All right. I'll even help you for free
I'm sorry,
with
it
the
broke up.
Be
cleansing.
for
You said
free. You
what?
don't need to pay me anything, baby. It'll be for free, okay?
All right. But I
Okay, and you
really
said it's
want you to
called
come.
grandparents. I'm trying to write it down.
Yes, grandparents' rights. You have that
Yeah.
you have that legal option where you can file for court ordered visitation and parenting time with your grandkids.
Okay, she'll drop them off any time, but I'll go ahead and file for it anyway, in case she does get a bug up her ass and get mad. And
Yeah.
she does that at the services. I was so mad I didn't want her at the services, but what she did was she used the oldest daughter. She said, "Well, she doesn't want to come without me, and the other two don't want to go without her." So I was still in a pissy mood, and I was like, "Well, unless my son tell me himself she can go, that he wants her there, then she not going. I don't care what nobody said." And when I said that, I heard him say "ma," but he said it in a way when I know I be clowning, and he trying to get me to calm down. And so it's like I heard him say it specifically, and I looked around like I know I'm not tripping. And my friend was in the car, and he was like, "What was that?" And I just took it as him saying, "Quit tripping, let the girl go," and I did. But that's how vindictive she is. She'll use those girls to when she can't get her way. Like if she needs to go party for 2 weeks, and I'm like, "Oh no, I can't babysit," then I can't see the kids next time I want to see the kids. She only wants you to keep them when she want to. Like I need a break, they get on my nerves, or like yeah, she'll drop them off for 2 weeks, and you just got to figure out how to get them to school. Two of her vacations, they were in school, and she left because one of them I babysat, the other one I don't know who babysat.
Hmm. Well, you keep us posted, Wanda, okay? And you hit me up so I can give you a free consultation, okay, baby?
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it.
Anytime. Bye bye. Okay, we're gonna keep it rolling. Teresa, you still here with us, right? Teresa? I know she here, but her screen went black. Hold on. I don't know where she went. Because I'm finna click you on, Eileen. Hold on. Hold that thought, Eileen. Hold that thought. You right here, baby. I'm gonna click you on as soon as I get a confirmation from Teresa. Teresa, you still there? Oh, she's gone. She is gone. Okay, I'm gonna add you, Eileen. Hello.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Thank you. You look snuggly.
I'm in New York and it's cold like a motherfucker here. So
Oh,
yes.
okay. Okay, how's
Yes.
everything in New York? How you been?
It's been a good New Year so far. One day in, so right. One day at a time. That's all I can ask for.
Okay, okay. Talk to me. What's going on with you, baby?
Let's see. So Teresa knows, but I'll catch everybody else in the room up. My mother passed away a couple of oh, hey Teresa.
Hey, sorry, my cat dropped my he dropped my phone, so I had to catch it and all kinds of sorry.
Who wants to
I
make a appearance? So I
Yeah.
was catching up everybody in the room. So my mother passed away. It's going to be 2 years ago.
I'm
She was
so
living.
sorry, honey.
Thank you. She was
Sorry.
living a low life. Right now we're in the process of her estate. And he wants basically her estate. They were never married, not anything else. And now he started filing more paperwork. So that's why I'm here to try to get some answers from Teresa. I've
Mhm.
been getting predictions from Teresa for years, and things just comes to fruition, as she says. So whoever has not gotten a reading from Teresa, go get one. Go get
Yeah,
one.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. I sense that there's gonna be an off and on energy, but I something going on in March, April. So definitely, even without even opening the deck yet, shuffling the deck. So definitely I feel that. So let's see. So you're definitely you've been sad. The Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, sadness there. So I'm sorry. See, you just recently walked away, or will walk away from things, places that you no longer belong in. That's your personal life. But let's focus on your mother's. Usually, it's gonna see in this March, April, a breakthrough all the way to Leo season. See, and it's gonna be a wish coming true for you in regards to your mom's state.
Okay.
She goes the Queen of Cups, a lot of love. So she's definitely again a lot of she's definitely around. All right, Queen of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Cups. See, in the spring. So reaping the rewards of your hard labor and fight. Yeah, you're gonna come to terms with that, and it's gonna balance out. All right. So I wouldn't worry about it. See, right around the spring, going into the summer latest. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. See, all in your favor. Yeah. So yeah, Page of Swords. So that's good news there. All right.
You know,
Yeah.
I've been battling this for
Yeah, I
what?
know.
Huh?
Yeah. You've been going through a lot with that back and forth. So yeah. See? Yeah, no confusion. That's it. There you go.
Yeah, you deserve closure, baby. You do.
And it's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
mourn. People don't get it. Like they're like, "How are you still mourning?" I'm like, "You can't mourn when you're actually fighting over somebody's estate. Like you can't just
Right.
come down to rest in peace. Like now, people are fighting over their money and property. It's just like
Mhm.
go sit down somewhere. Like just that's it. Just go sit
And
down."
tell them to kiss your motherfucking ass. You grieve for as long as it take. One thing I noticed when my dad passed away, and his death anniversary was yesterday, New Year's Eve. I had people who didn't even have a father in their life tell me I was wrong for grieving, and it had only been like a month since my dad died. Then I had other people whose dad was still alive. Bitch, you can't tell me shit about how the fuck I feel, you know? So you take as long as you need. And don't let
Yeah.
people tell you, how are you? It's only been 2 years, baby. You had that man your whole life. So tell,
Shit.
or excuse me, not the man, that's my
My
daddy.
mom has been gone for 20 years now.
Right. So they
20
can't tell
years.
you how to feel.
No, I feel like if you were gonna ask me, do you still? I mean, Tiff, you know, I cry every anniversary, every holiday. Shit, I cried yesterday. So nah, it doesn't have a time
A
frame.
time, yeah. You take as
No.
long as you need. You might be walking down the goddamn street and you see notice a woman wearing your mama perfume walk by you. And you probably haven't even really thought about it, but you might bust out in tears 5 years from now, and you still not wrong. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I learned 2024. It's time to cut people out your life. I don't care
Thank
about the
you.
comments or anything else. Get the fuck out of my life. You ain't helping me. You
Mm,
ain't bringing happiness to me. You need to go. You need
Thank
hell
to.
you,
yeah.
baby.
I'm
Eileen,
proud of you,
yes,
by the
indeed.
way.
Yes,
I'm
indeed,
very
my
proud.
love.
I've had the pleasure of reading for you for a long time now, and your family. So I'm proud of you. You came so fuck. It amazes me the resiliency and your fucking strength. I always told you this in the personal level and as my client as well. So I wouldn't worry about this. And you know to hit me up if you need any type of assistance with this case. I always offer you my help with this because it's pretty fucked up. All right.
I know, and my take on it is what's meant for me is meant for me. Like he's karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
It's a bitch, and it's gonna come back to you twofold. Everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like his mama
What goes
said,
around comes around,
and
baby. Let's not
like
forget that.
anybody, but like, God forbid something happens to your mama, you're gonna feel how I feel.
Yeah.
Like stop, just stop. But
Mhm.
what it is, leave it in God's hands. Like let the universe handle it. I'm done.
And the universe is because she's here. You know, the Empress. She the Five of Pentacles, the loss, the changes right around spring, even going to Cancer season, and she fucking sees you as a strong ass woman, the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. So that's amazing because us Aquariuses, right? So and she sees you like you're strong, like the Queen of Pentacles. So eh, she trusts you to take care of that. And I know that's a big hat and a lot of responsibility, but she only trusts you to complete the task. All right. So that's important and I hope your siblings don't take this to heart, but you're the only one who's gonna be able to do it, you know? Because let me tell you, with the air energy that we have, I always tell people, don't fuck with an air sign because we could be as lovable as you can think we can be, very smoochy, but don't fuck with us when it comes to our parents or to our offspring because we could turn to bitches. Yeah. With that being said, everything's in your favor when it comes to this case.
Well, thank you, ladies. Have a happy New Year.
You too, and
Happy New
congrats
Year.
on that
So nice to
email.
see you.
It was nice to see you, Teresa. I'll hit you up later. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
You
All righty, we got Serena, Sasha, Patricia, Momo, and Mello.
Serena. I like that name,
I know,
Serena.
me too. Hi,
Yeah.
Serena.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you? Happy New Year's.
Thank
Happy
you
New
very
Year.
much. Happy Gregorian New Year to you too, baby. How may we help you?
I just want to know what's to come in the year 2025
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Okay, let's see.
Gonna let you know, baby. Is there anything specific you want to focus on?
My ex.
Ah,
Serena.
What?
I know. Dios mío. You asked my ex. That's called 2025, girl. Come on now.
I know, no. I sent them an email a couple weeks ago.
Oh, girl.
You know,
I'm just fucking with you.
it's been a long
Let's
time. It's
see.
been like
Let-
5 years now.
Oh my God, girl. You like my ex. Oh my God, that shit was hilarious too. I'm sorry. Not trying to put you in blast, but damn,
Oh,
girl. I
no,
was
that's
all
okay.
excited and shit. And I'm like, an ex? Who the fuck wants to do that? But me? Me too. Like if it was Denzel, I would be checking up on him every day. I'm not tripping. All right, let me go check on your ex then. All right, give me some time. I'm shuffling. Call your ancestors, my ancestors, to guide us to this reading. Good or bad, I'm gonna tell you the truth and only but the truth. And you might not like the truth, but that's your business. All right? I'm just kidding. So I you
I
email he
love
sends? Oh
conversation.
my God. All right. It's all right. I'm not mad at you. We all done that in the past. I'm not gonna be the hater. You said my ex. That shit was funny.
Well, he finally responds back after 5 years, so I want to know why.
Because you fucking emailed them, girl. Not just kidding.
you've been hung up on this man for
I
five
haven't been
years.
responding to any other texts. I mean, or emails.
Sister
So
Serena, you like,
why
I want to know
now?
why? Because your ass emailed them, girl. You don't need a psychic to tell you that.
Well,
I'm just
no. I
Wait,
even
wait.
any
I'm
other time
sorry.
I email him, he don't respond.
kidding.
And this is the
You've been
first
hung
time
up on this man for 5 years.
I just can't get him out of my mind.
Ugh.
I've tried, and
Oh my
it's just
God.
not working.
I need another beer shit with this cake.
5 years though.
Yeah,
Serena,
I
I can't
know.
judge you, baby, but you need to. We need to move on. Come on, because he's been in the
I
hermit mode for quite a while. So let's look into it. What is this pony's name?
Carlos.
Oh, fucking I
So
hate all Carlos in my life.
if I'm confused. If he never responded before, that should have been your answer, right? Because if he wanted you,
What?
he would.
Oh no, I texted him, emailed him right before Christmas, and now after 5 years, I finally emailed him after Christmas, and he responds.
So Carlos, I mean, he's had love for you, but it's not there anymore. Just letting you know. All right. And it's very passionate, huh, Carlos? Very passionate. Well, the loving was good for sure. You're the queen of wands, so you're very assertive. Why did he text you back? He just felt hopeful, and you had a lot of hope too with crazy ass. Look at you with the start. Uh, but you closing chapters, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Overthinking. He's overthinking too. Timeout. About the timeout and type of part you guys have. You guys might have it meet up to talk about it, but you're not gonna like his responses, all right?
Okay.
There's gonna be and you know, he sees you as like he's the king of swords. He left you in the past. The past is the past. All right.
Okay.
I
What
hope
is
this
the
helps
lesson
you
to
move
be
on.
learned from all this connection? Let's see. To close chapters, to heal, and be ready for new love because it's there. All right. Yeah. See. Yeah. I mean, I'm not always gonna. Well, I don't tell you guys what you guys want to hear, but I'm gonna tell you that definitely the Two of Cups there is there. You have a date. You might meet up with Carlos. I'm not saying no, but I'm gonna tell you to be careful because Carlos is just gonna want to bone or have some type of sex with you, right? So just know that, all right? You have a cup to give. You have a lot of love to give. So, and Carlos have another one here, all right? So. He's connected to another energy, so just know that. As far as you, you're gonna take a trip and new career opportunity this year. Is there love for Serena?
I hope so.
Yeah, there's a water energy. Watch out! Look at that, the King of Cups. So fuck Carlos, girl. Balance your life out. Get over, like, work on the heartache, heal, cause there's love coming even into as early as February. All right,
Okay.
all right. I am so sorry.
But baby, you need
Yeah.
to do
No,
some
it's something I
shadow
needed to
work.
hear. I needed to hear that. You know, I
Oh,
needed
I'm
to
so
hear
sorry.
that.
I know, honey. I know. I've been told off by my personal psychic too. I'd be like, bitch, you're shuffle. We all know he's coming back. It's like, T, he's not coming back. Oh, my bad then. And I've been there, done that. We all have been guilty of it, Carlos, in our lives. So, when and it's okay, it's understandable because and I want to talk about it for a little bit. All right. So when someone from our past crosses our mind, yes, they're thinking about us. Yes, yes, yes. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna be energetically speaking, spiritually speaking, yes. But does that mean that person wants us back? No. That means we cross their mind, they regret what the fuckery they did to us, the fucked up shit. So just know that it's not always to rekindle the romance, all right? So with that being said, I would take this new year, Miss, to love myself, to become the best version of myself and keep it moving. All right. I know it's hard to let people go. Believe me, I know it's hard. But at the end of the day, we worth it and we are good enough. I hope my predictions come to pass. There's two options in love for you. Make the best man win. All right. And new career opportunity and good things for you. You all over your place. You're very emotional, a very playful spirit. You are very fun and outgoing. So I like that. All right, you deserve the best.
And please do some shadow work to get over this man. 5 years is too goddamn long to be hung up on somebody. I'm sorry. That's just wasted ass time. And I'm not finna tell you what you
Recently
want to hear,
started
baby. I'm
no,
constant.
he just recently started crossing my mind, because he wasn't in my mind for a while. Then all of a sudden it just popped up.
Serena, Serena, baby, you have love coming. All right, here's your Knight of Cups. All right, after your Tower. Come on now. All right, let me pull out an oracle card. My cat. Okay, Sherry, look at your mom. Look at your mom. I'm afraid that she's mine now. Oh, baby, you got a new mommy. It's me. All right, Miss Serena. Here you go. Windfall. Oh shit, you're not letting shit go, huh? Hey, girl. So, Bridie, are you drinking?
I don't drink.
Well, you need to detox, all right? That might have been for me. Realizations and epiphany. So you just had an epiphany and a realization about this connection. All right, you are stronger than you know, and finances are in the horizon, so definitely growth. All right, keep the faith. So definitely a lot of healing for you. All right, a lot of healing and a lot of finding out who you really are. And you're digging in the past because you're closing it and you entering a new phase. And energetically, that's why we go. And we have to remember, which is the retrograde. I don't know if it's still, a lot of planets were in retrograde according to Nana the last time we talked. But also energetically, we just had Mercury retrograde. A lot of our exes showed up, right? Not mine. They hate my ass. But for many of you guys, it did, right? And that could be it. Could be it that your fucking retrograde came a little bit late and you wanted to dig and open your wound and shit because you need some type of closure. Silence is a fucking closure, guys. Not no, no, not nothing. If you text someone once and they fucking reply, that's your fucking closure. Let it go. I learned the hard way. And I'm not telling you guys because I've never done it. I text a motherfucker before. I text someone, I call someone, I email someone. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm guilty of it. The best of us do it. Did I get a reply? Hell no. Cause no reply is an answer. It's a closure. It's like, I'm not interested in you. All right, he replied to you. What. Cool. But if he didn't, he didn't. Let it go. Other opportunities will come. This go for men and women. For LGBTQ, same shit. All right. If that bitch doesn't reply, don't fucking text her back. All right.
All right, no more emails.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Love
No more
yourself, baby.
emails. Put yourself first. You worth the effort. Let them make the fucking effort to reach out to you. If a motherfucker's not texting you, if a motherfucker didn't wish you happy new year, if after you slept with him a few times or whatever, a situationship and almost something, your booty call, your boyfriend, your almost boyfriend, if he or if she didn't text you back, let that bitch go. It's a new year. Self-love comes first. All right.
Can I ask you? Okay, can I say? I keep getting this mystery call. Somebody, I don't know who it is, but every time I ask who keep texting me, they don't never want to tell me who it is.
Just block them motherfuckers. It's called mind fucking people.
Block them.
If they don't want to tell you who the fuck they are, they're fucking around with you. Just block their asses. Bye. Because this is 2025. This is the first day of 2025. We don't want to continue to do to go back to the old habits. We don't want to continue to do the same mistakes. We want to find ourselves, become the best versions of ourselves. We don't want to go back to the past. Come on, guys. Especially man, women, LGBTQ, again, let it go. And humans in general, we have a hard time letting shit go. Me too. Because maybe there's hope. No, the fuck is there's not. No. Shit. The only hope I have is for my fucking cat to sleep with me at night. That's for 100% sure. Right? Because she loves my ass. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we love ourselves, right? Enough to close those chapters. So that's important, right? So,
Right.
all right.
You're gonna
I
be
know
okay,
that
Serena. You
that
just gotta move on, baby. It's okay.
all right.
It's okay. You're gonna move on and you're gonna be stronger and better for it. But we gotta move on to Sasha. She been waiting and she looked like she cold where she at.
All
So
right.
so
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye bye. All right, next to the stage we got Sasha, Patricia, Momo, and Jaleesa. And then we gonna be done. Let's see what's going on with Miss Sasha. You look cold. I can't hear you, honey. You're muted. You're muted, sweetheart. Uh But I see you twice backstage. Your other device isn't connected. Um, but I cannot hear you, baby. Um, okay. I moved her back to the while she works on her sound. Patricia. Hey, Patricia.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
How are you?
Yeah.
Wait. Hey,
Hey.
how are y'all?
You're doing well in yourself?
I'm barely making it over here.
Well, talk to us, baby. We here for you.
Okay, so y'all know the situation that happened with my dad that I found his body and my family members said.
Yes.
It's
And y'all
there.
you working with the
It's there.
police. The police is on some bullshit about the Yes. Okay, talk to us. Give us
So,
the update, baby. For the people who
but
don't know.
it haven't went anywhere. Like it's pretty
Oh my
much
goodness.
everybody done just let it die or whatever. So I'm just trying to figure out because I've been in a real rough space since that happened. Like I have a son that's struggling with school. My baby daddy, they're trying to deport him back to Haiti.
Oh, damn.
And mentally, I just ain't. I'm not there. Like I'm not there. So I want to know this year. I want to focus more on getting where I need to be at because it took a toll on me what happened with my dad, and being that I found his body, it really took a
Yeah.
toll.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah, it's
Mm.
been rough.
What's your first name again? Sorry, ma'am. I
Patricia,
Patricia. Okay.
I had got a medium.
Oops. Hold on. Hello, you there, baby?
Hmm.
Okay, she here. She here.
Yeah. All right. Let me just. I'm gonna do something really quick. Hold on a minute. All right.
Okay, y'all
All
see
right.
my
I'll
you
be.
see my
I see
chicken
your
feet, auntie?
feet. You
I
got
wear
you
them
got the
every
new
day.
chicken feet on. I see.
Yeah, if I don't wear them, I have fucked up days.
Ooh. So it
Yeah,
does work keeping that protection.
yeah. I don't leave the house. If I leave the house and I don't have them, I'm like, oh, I got to turn around.
Your nails are pretty too.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry for your loss again. I know I told you, but for the people
Yeah,
who don't know, this is one of my babies. She popped in and she found her father's body in a shed at her another family member's house, and we all suspect foul play. But the police don't give a shit and they not doing nothing to investigate the crime.
and it was decomposed. Like my dad literally had no face or anything. So yeah, it was pretty awful.
I'm so sorry,
We
honey.
had to have a closed casket. They couldn't even embalm what was left of the body.
Oof.
Yeah. So, and I'm having a hard time, like, not me, but my grandmother, them, like, oh, karma gonna come around, let God handle it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna just help him handle this. Like, when I get where I feel like I need to be in my journey, because I'm not just gonna let this ride. Like,
No, you shouldn't. Do
it's
you
not
have
gonna
anybody that
fly.
you suspect that might have had something to do with your daddy's death?
It was our relatives. And then when I did my mediumship reading with Teresa after it first happened, and she said my dad was like really angry and stuff, and I was like, just he wanted me to let it go. I was like, no, just ask him, it just yes or no. Did they put him in there? And he said yes.
I remember.
Yeah, so I can't let that go. Like I can't let that go.
You shouldn't. Anybody harm your family, you have every right to defend them by doing whatever by any means necessary. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
So
Like I can't just
you
let
have
that go.
benefit. Have you been working them? Have they been paying for what they did to your father?
Not yet because I just been, when I start after that happened, I started my journey. So I was pretty much a baby in my
Okay.
hooping journey. So I just had had been watching you and contacting you, and I was working on like learning protection and stuff like that. But when I get comfortable where I need to be, because when I hit them, I'm gonna hit them with some shit.
Yes.
Cause I feel like
You're
they got to pay for
doing
that. I
right.
can't wait on God or karma for that. I need that to happen while I'm
Sorry,
still
guys.
living.
I needed to potty really quick. TMI,
It's
but
okay.
I'm too old to hold it.
That's all right. We here. Let her know what her daddy say.
So we're doing a medium shift. My bad. All right. So let me focus. I do need to do this. So definitely, I need the cards to look into it. You were lied to, and left you very confused. But up until the spring or summer, you're gonna have a new beginning, and truth is gonna come out because it's been going on for a long time. Your pain and your mourning, you've been
Yeah, I
through.
ain't been right since. Like I've been, I don't know what it is. I
Yeah,
haven't
you've been
been.
sick. You've been your health has been deteriorating, so you need to be careful because
Yeah,
all
my
this stress is
kid, he
fucking up
failing
your
in
health.
school. Like I can't help him. Like I just been really
Yeah.
lost.
Hmm. There's a sense of him coming through, and it's gonna be again. There's a back and forth with you and authorities, and it's just and it's not making any sense, right? You notice
No,
that
because
it's not making any.
he
And
told
even for
me
me as a medium, it does what he says. Even him, he don't understands it, but it. It's crazy that I see that right now. It's not making any sense, but I do see a breakthrough in the case in April or June. All right, there's gonna be an answers for you. I call it case, but not. It's gonna
that
be
it
exposure.
wasn't the case because the police said he was going to investigate it as foul play. So when I left the scene, because I didn't want anybody to tell my grandmother before I got to her, he
Hmm.
called Tallahassee back and canceled the call for them to come and investigate.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. What state is this in?
Tallahassee.
Florida, and it's a small town. Like our family in that town, their dad used to be the chief of police before he passed away. So it's like a really small, like a drive-through town. So I just feel like they didn't want to investigate it because of my
Mhm.
family there that was possibly involved. But I know, like even I had just talked to my dad, like, okay, show me a sign, and
There,
then one of
there's
my
some there's
cousins.
some there's some man who's gonna give you information about the case. All right. There's someone
Mhm.
I call it singing like a bird. He's telling me to. He's gonna sing like a bird. So get ready for news in April or May. Let me know when that happens. All right.
Okay,
All right.
I will
As
do.
far as your stability, because he's worried about your stability, he says you're very unstable. And even with your finances, there you
I
haven't.
haven't been the same since that happened. I literally drink every night. I drink. I don't know. I be trying to fight it. Like my son was, he fell in school. Today's his 18th birthday, and I just kind of the last year or so just let it go down because I just wasn't there mentally to be able to put up the fight. Like I just.
So because you do have a new journey, right? I don't want you to wait. I see the fool. I don't want you to wait. I don't want your ass to wait until the spring to start. I want you to focus slowly on your healing, okay? I
Mhm.
Mhm.
want you to like, because there's a lot of anxiety with you, a lot of mourning. I get it. I get it. It was traumatizing, all right? And this is what where I want to say that seeking therapy will work, all right? Seeking
Mhm.
therapy, and I kid you not, I'm a therapist myself. I will never. I'm always very open about it, and I always tell people it's important to sit with someone and process your trauma because that's very intimate and that's very healing, and that's part of shadow work. Therapy is part of shadow work. So a lot of people see us therapists as like, why am I telling that shrink my shit is not helping? Well, shit, if you don't tell someone, you're gonna be holding it the rest of your life, and gonna project your pain, your anger, and your anxiety into fucking others because you can't contain it, right?
Right.
We can't contain our pain. We can't contain. We could only make so much room for so much. And you've been through a lot that you need that healing. You need to sit with someone like me. I mean, obviously I'm not giving you therapy. I'm giving you a reading. I'm sitting here with a beer. It's New Year's Day. We celebrating. We here in live. We haven't been in
Mhm.
live for a while. It's time to be cheerful, but it's also time to give you guys important messages about what's coming up, and what's recommended is for you to seek therapy, right?
Right.
To really ground yourself. To I would recommend you to give yourself a spiritual bath as soon as possible.
Mhm.
Either get one from Tiffany, or get your lavender and sea salt right now and take your ass in and wash your ass with it. Sink in it.
Okay.
But I really want you to sink in it. You need water. After that, if you want to cut your drinking a little bit, I would suggest, I'm just going to give you some clinical practices here that you could do. If you're drinking every night, how many drinks are you taking a night?
Like 3.
Three? Oh, okay. Three a night, 3 times 7, 21. All right. So let's do two this week. That's your homework. Let's do two drinks. That's your homework.
Okay.
I'm allowing you to have two drinks for 7 days for a whole month. And then in
Okay.
February, we're gonna have one drink. And if you can't, and you say, Miss T, I can't do it. Actually, email me. I'm gonna help you. Actually, we're gonna
Okay.
help each other. All right. And helping each other, meaning I'm learning from you too, and you're learning from me, right? and
Okay.
and it's and it's and I can be your therapist, but I could suggest ways that you could stop drinking because that's affecting your life. You're not focusing on your offspring, and kids need us, right?
Mhm.
If drinking keeps us away from our parental responsibilities, then we need to stop fucking around. All right, because they
Right.
come first. Because they can think, I'm here. My kid, I have a 14-year-old. She knows I'm with we doing a business meeting. She came and got her cat. You saw her earlier. She knows that.
Mhm.
She knows about I'm with her auntie. She knows what we do, right, Tiff? But if it comes to it, when it comes to her, we on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We on it. I'm a mom before I'm a witch. I'm a mom
Mhm.
before I'm a therapist. I'm a mom before anything, right? Because if she
Mhm.
needs me, I'm going down and I'm all over her. So I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I've been through a lot of grief too, and I know how it is to sit in a dark place. I know. Just
Yeah.
don't stay there. And I'm here to offer you my help. All right. So this week,
Okay.
maybe if you want to start tonight, try me. It's not gonna kill you. Have two drinks. All right.
Okay.
I've helped people in my line of work where they used to have a 12 pack every day. And I'll say, can we try 11 beers today? And then 10 beers the next month. And we go slowly to your body because you can't stop. When people are drinkers, or if you're a hardcore alcoholic, you could die if you start drinking, by the way. Don't ever do that. Or heroin addict. That's just it. It's too much for your body. All right.
Mhm.
The detox is too much. So I practice harm reduction with everybody, and that's
Right.
very important. It's very important to know, and I'm just talking to you as a therapist. It's important for you to know that there's help out there for you mentally, and there's hope for everything. And spiritually, you need to to put your ass in a bowl of water full of sea salt and lavender so you could
Mhm.
ground yourself, and
Okay.
and speak to your ancestors. Close your eyes and really focus on your own healing, and speak to a professional about all that you're feeling and going through.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Cause
like, I
mentally,
always
I
put it like
mean,
this. Yeah.
I'm thorough. I don't have my mom. I lost my mom in 2011 to cancer. So
It's
Yeah.
okay
my
not to
dad
be
was like
okay.
the
It's okay
last
to
straw.
feel a certain way. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay
Right.
to feel a certain way, especially during the holiday season. You're not wrong. There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with you. You're going through the grief
Yeah.
process.
Right.
Right.
Just
And
like I
his
told
birthday
the
was
last
just
lady
the
before you.
27th.
Right. I just told
Yeah.
the last lady before you, Eileen was on here. My baby Eileen. She lost her
Son.
mama. You
And
know?
Yeah, I was watching that.
and the
Yeah. And
lady
it's
before
okay to
it lost
feel.
their son, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
It's okay. You
yeah.
let yourself grieve, honey, but just don't stay
Mhm.
there. And every
And
now and then
that's
you
what
might
I'm afraid of. I wanna like my drinking don't affect me. It's just mentally I'm not there. Like
You,
mentally
you know
I'm just
why? You
I'm
know
numb.
why? You know what? You want my professional opinion? Why I'm worried is because you're numbing your pain with alcohol, because that's relaxing your anxiety. Because alcohol is a downer, all right?
Mhm.
All right. I drink too, right? It's a downer. We need to relax sometimes. We use it as a downer, but when we're going through a lot of depression and anxiety, like you are, that means you're numbing
Mhm.
your pain, and we need to sit with it a little bit more sober, a little bit more focused, because then it fucks with our daily routine,
Right.
right? Because we're not able to perform. So that's the only reason I'm saying it. I'm not saying you're an
Yeah.
alcoholic. I'm not
I
saying you have.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
so it's just
understand.
that. That's why I'm a little bit worried and concerned. That's it. But that doesn't mean, I mean, I mourn. I mourn. I lost my mom. I lost a good friend. Shit. I lost my cat. Lost my dog. I've been through a lot of losses in my
Mhm.
life. But at the end of the day, we can't stay in the dark for a long time because our kids need us, our family need us, people that
Right.
love us need us. So we have to remind ourselves that we are cared for and loved. So I hope you take my help. I hope that I
Mhm.
guide you through healing. I hope that we find you a therapist, and I hope that by next year and New Year's Day, we are we are telling each other a different story,
Right.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I can't keep going on like this. I'm just numb. Like, I numbed it out. Like, I block it out. So I
Yeah,
don't
and
have
that's
to
what
really
alcohol does. We numb each,
deal with
like
it.
a lot of shit, substances, we numb it. I know I've been there. I drank when I lost my mom, I drank my ass off too. Shit, I
Yeah.
didn't feel because it hurts. It hurts too
It
much.
does. And then everything just hit me at once. The deportation, my dad dying, like it just so much going on at one time. My job, like I drove school buses for almost 10 years. And 2 days after I found my dad, they called me and was like, "Yeah, when you coming to work?" I'm like, "Are you serious?"
That's
Mm-mm.
insane.
So they tried to get me for job abandonment after 10 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm,
And they knew what happened. So I was just through like for a loop.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
but
baby.
things are gonna get better the next 2 weeks or four. So you're gonna come out of the rug, even going into the spring. All right. September is
Mhm.
gonna be a very important month for you. So don't forget that I said those things. All right. You can always
Okay.
go the life and stuff like that. That's the beauty of getting a reading live. That you guys can always
Hmm.
go back to the life. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
No problem, baby. You keep us
I just
posted, okay?
ordered too some stuff, Auntie Tiff. So
Okay. It'll be
I
shipped out tomorrow. Anybody sign on,
no.
anybody placing orders will be shipped out tomorrow.
Okay. Well, thank you
Gonna be
all.
working.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome.
All right.
Right. We are moving on down the line. Back with Sasha. Let's see if her sound working. Hey Sasha.
Hello.
I can hear you loud and clear, baby.
Okay. Yeah, I literally just didn't press the mic button to unmute myself. That was my bad.
Okay, no
Um
problem. Talk to us, sweetheart. What's going on with you?
so I left Georgia. I used to live in Georgia and I just left from there. It hasn't even been a year. I moved to the next state over. I moved to Alabama. And I was just trying to get like independence and just kind of be away from the influence of my family because they're kind of controlling.
Uh-huh.
And I got myself into some bullshit. I really did. So in my apartment, I when I first moved to Alabama, I moved here, and I was staying with a friend. It was a guy that I knew for like 5 years or so. And he was telling me about this area. He was saying there's a lot of jobs, there's a lot of opportunities. You should come down here, get you a job. You can stay with me until you get on your feet. Because I've always had my own shit. I've always had like my own place to stay, always had my own car, my own job, all of that. So I'm like, cool, because I've known this guy for 5 years. We go out, go clubbing, go partying. And I moved down here to stay with him. And like I swear the first 3-4 days was cool. Then he started getting inappropriate. And we had never slept together. We had never been like romantic. He tried it, but I shut him down the first time. So the second time, I'm like, why would you do this? And then basically I feel like because I did not want to sleep with him, he kicked me out and he trespassed me out of his apartment. So I ended up going to a homeless shelter, and that was crazy because there was racist in there. It was really unfair. So I ended up having to like sleep in my car, and it was only 2 months. I didn't care. I was taking showers at the gym. I was doing whatever the fuck I had to do. Got interviews. I got a job, and I moved into an apartment. And it took me like 2 months to get back on my feet anyway. So I was happy because I overcame something so fucked up. And it was like as soon as I got on my feet, shit started falling apart like right behind that. So the when I got an apartment like July. By August, They send the maintenance man to come and fix the plumbing in my apartment. And as soon as he gets in there, he's talking inappropriate, like trying to sleep with me and all this crazy stuff. And he's showing me pictures, trying to impress me, like, oh, I got chains and diamonds and jewelry and all this bullshit. I'm like, you are 20 years old. I'm 29. This boy is 20 years old. He can't even buy liquor. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. But I'm in my apartment and he's basically like begging. And it was my fault. Like, I ignored red flags. I should have, been more adamant about just telling him, like, shut the fuck up. This is crazy. Fix my toilet like you're supposed to be in here doing. And, but I didn't. I was trying to be nice, trying not to get myself into no mess. I don't know, being a people pleaser, I guess. And I was like, I don't want nothing to do with you because you're only 20, but, if you want to take me to meet some of your friends or something, I'm new. I don't know anybody. I could meet some people that that's older than you, because for some reason he knows, older people, like 25, 35 years old. So he literally comes back that night and he takes me out to this club. And I end up getting sexually assaulted, beat up, because apparently he had a girlfriend he never told me about. And even though I wasn't trying to date him or be with him, she ended up fighting me at the club. Like, I'm trying to take her man or some shit. Like, I really got myself into some bullshit, and I just wanted to, like, I just moved here.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there and let you know that shit wasn't your fault. I don't give a damn if you was naked in the bed. The second you did not want him touching you and you verbalized that made it his problem. Do not blame yourself. And all I see is a cloud of self-blame on you, baby. You're wearing it like you're wearing that blanket. You're blaming yourself for the sexual assault. You're blaming yourself because you did not adhere to the red flags. Honey, hindsight is 20/20. You didn't know at the time that this was going to happen. You didn't purposely set yourself up to be violated. I need you to understand that, my baby. I wish I could be right there to wrap my arms around you. You didn't deserve that, honey. And I know it hurts. I have been sitting in that same seat as a person who has survived sexual misconduct from another person, unwanted. Please don't blame yourself, sweetheart. I'm glad you're here. It wasn't your fault. And the only person that can be blamed is his bitch ass girlfriend, because if you run up on your dude with another girl, you don't never have a beef with the other woman. You beef with the man who you're with because you didn't know. And the man who violated you, was there more than one person?
I think so. I think they drugged me.
Yeah, I was just going to say that you were drugged. They slipped something in your drink. And I see it.
Oh my God.
It's okay. We're going to work through this. It's not your fault. You didn't ask for this, and they targeted you, honey. Please don't blame yourself.
And no, it's not your fault.
How long ago was this?
It was in August.
Okay. Did you call the police? Because the statute of limitations has not run out. And no, you're not wrong if you didn't call. A lot of victims don't call immediately. That's not uncommon. Have you spoke to the authorities?
Yes, I went to the police. They ended up giving me a detective, but the detective, it was like he felt like he dealt with this before, and he felt like he knew what I was gonna say, because I'm telling him everything that happened to me, and because the girl, she attacked me, and then the dude, his name is Malachi, he is the one who brought me out there. He abandoned me, and he let somebody he called his friend take me home. And so this guy Mike, he's the one who takes me home, And the next day, he's like, texting me, and he tells me everything that happened. Of course, not everything, but he's running down everything to me. And then the dude Malachi, he comes back, and the next day, and he's trying to tell me his version of events, but he doesn't know that I already talked to this dude Mike that brought me home, and I'm seeing that he's lying. So just this, I already felt like all that shit was off. But like, I knew I had to go to the police because he was purposely lying, and everything Malachi told me, he never mentioned this dude Mike. So if it wasn't for the fact that the dude Mike texted my phone, like, I wouldn't even know who this person was. So when I went to the detective and I'm telling him this stuff, he's like, "Oh, well, what if you just tell me in 2 weeks that you and Mike are dating and you want to drop the whole thing?"
You need to go to his. No, fuck him. No, he.
And the
That's all
detective
it's
ruined my
doing,
case.
dog.
He went to the DA without pulling any evidence or giving me a chance to get evidence, because I kept calling. I had to keep calling him and asking him, like, to pull the camera footage, like, from the parking lot from the club, to see if you could get any, anything to take to the DA. And he went to the DA without pulling any camera evidence. And when he finally called me, updated me about it, he's like, "Well, they're not going to go through with the case because you don't have even any evidence." I'm like, "Well, you never even pulled the camera footage."
Right.
So now I'm really afraid because the police, when I did go to the police station, not to the detective, they told me this is not these people first time doing this. So they are aware that this is like a big, or like, trafficking thing that they're doing. And but what I've been noticed since I went to the detective is they've been stalking me. They've been sitting outside of my house, like, and the girl, they're using her to cover shit up. So I just got out here, I just got the job, just got my apartment, but she starts gossiping and telling everybody, "Oh, if she drink liquor, she don't go. She tried to take my man."
That doesn't matter if you drink a fucking busload of liquor. That doesn't give nobody the right, baby. That was a setup. And Vanessa Holly, that's confirmation, because she said the same thing that I was feeling before I got a chance to say it. That smells like a whole ass setup.
Yeah.
It didn't have shit to do with you.
Yeah.
I need you to, we're going to work on some healing from you. We're going to get some self-love in. We're going to do some shadow work, because this is not your fault. And I need you to know, I could say it and scream it from the rooftops, but you got to believe it and know. And I know it's not easy, baby. I know.
And I, believe me, I'm very empathetic. That's what, but I want to go a little bit backwards. And I know today seems like I go backwards a little bit to you guys' childhood or your traumas, but it's, and it wasn't your fault, right? I, like Tiffany said, I completely 100% agree with her. But from now on, I'm gonna help you snap out of it a little bit, okay? So from now on, what are we gonna do different?
Trust my instincts and not be a
Exactly.
people pleaser. Really,
Exactly.
that's what I've been praying.
And
I
and,
pray
and have
for
so
myself.
yes, and have boundaries, baby, because one of the things that affect us when we is boundaries. Boundaries are needed in every relationship, encounter with strangers, people we know forever. Boundaries. If something does not feel safe, something does not feel safe, it's not safe. All right. So boundaries are needed. All right. So that's number one. Boundaries are needed here. Self-esteem. I need you to continue. I need you to file a complaint against the police officer that helped you, the detective, and I need you to take it as, I need his name and all his information. I need you to email me his name and everybody that is involved in this case, and you leave it to me. All right? I'm gonna help you out with it because boundaries are needed. All right.
It's okay, baby. Let it out.
So
If you need to cry, you need to scream, we here for it. It's okay.
all right. So I need the names. I need people's names. All right. So as long as I have the names, you're gonna email me the names, and I'll take care of it. All right. So with that being said, I need you. We're gonna focus on you. All right. I need you to really ground yourself right now. Breathe. Come on, breathe with me. Come on,
I'm,
come on, breathe, breathe. Come on, breathe. Come on, do as follow me. Come on, breathe. Take all the air in. Hold it for 5 seconds. Come on, follow my. I need you to work with me here. I need to ground you. All right. I'm very, very iffy about this and very strict about go. All right. I'm sending you healing. You might feel my energy. All right. And you're going to feel it for it. I'm sweating right now. I'm sending you my healing for you to start healing. Okay. I'm going to help you, but you're going to have to meet me halfway. So you understand that? Yes. I need you to focus on yourself more. I need you to, from now on, as soon as this phone call ends, we need you to be in touch by email. And I'm going to help you. If you need help with wiggling around boundaries, we're going to create it together. That's what I do for a living. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't take you in as a client because I'm only licensed in California. But I can't stop being a therapist. And my responsibility right now is to ground you, all right? To let you know that you're not alone and there's resources that we could link you up, all right? Because we are both social workers and therapists. So, with that being said, it's our responsibility, not as spiritual practitioners, but as mental health providers to help you, okay? So, that's what we do for a living in mortal world. Sorry, my cat is here. All right. So, with that being said, I need you to really ground yourself. All right. I need you to focus right now in healing. I need you to, if you have access to lavender and sea salt, to take a bath in sea salt and lavender and light a white candle. All right. As you take a bath, I want you to close your eyes and focus only on healing and only on you. You have disconnected from the world. As a psychic, I do see that you disconnected yourself from a lot of things, places, and people. All right. You were looking for a new beginning, but every time you do look for a new beginning, shit falls apart. But because you haven't had the right boundaries. This is not like the first time this happened to you because you have repressed a lot of your childhood memories. There's a lot of trauma, a lot of things that happened to you as a child. Are you resonating with my visions? So
yes.
with that being said, we need a lot of healing, all right, and a lot of work with a professional therapist, but also spiritually speaking, a bath. And I know people, oh, a bath. Why is that bitch saying a bath? Because water is powerful and water is healing. All right. So anybody who has a problem with water, I don't care. But water is that I always recommend people, if you have access to a river or the sea, take your ass in there, meditate in there. With people that don't have a sea or a river next to them, I need them to take a shower, a bath. It's called a bath, right, in the tub. And I need you to sea salt and lavender sink in, light a white candle, all right? And just focus on you because you're having a lot of mental distortions. You're having a lot of guilt. This wasn't your fault. Nobody's judging you. This is a safe place. All right. This is what me and Tiffany do. We heal. We help you guys heal. A lot of us are survivors of sexual assault. That shit is a nightmare. It's not your fault. All right. That's one of my biggest triggers. Professionally, I try my best to contain it, but I need names because heads are gonna roll. All right. I am not a very nice witch. I know you guys know me. Oh, Miss Teresa, I'm not a very nice. That's why I'm a witch, right? But
And
I'm
I'm a
also a
bitch.
healer.
That's why bitch is in my name. So we gonna need the names of the people who are involved. I need you to email Teresa or myself.
Yes, I will. But I'm afraid because
Stop
like
being
I said,
afraid.
the
You're
girl,
protected. No,
the,
if you
the
let me tell you, if I'm offering you my help, the first thing we're gonna do is stop being afraid. We can't work like that. Stop being afraid. You're protected by me. I'm known. All right. I have a big history. All right. And I'm
Okay.
not being cocky. Stop being afraid. You have me and
You
Tiffany
don't have
on your
shit to
back.
be afraid of. They need to be
No.
afraid because we
Uh-huh.
coming. We coming.
Yes.
And that's on they mama. We coming. They
Yep.
need to be afraid.
Yep. I give you my word that whoever hurt you is gonna pay for it. I'm not joking. And I come out here as as blunt. I have balls. See, we don't hide ourselves like other people. We tell you to your face. Stop being afraid. You have us on your back. Stop being afraid.
Okay. Um, I lost that job, and
Oh,
now I'm so close to getting evicted, and they're still following me. Even even last night, I just went to Walmart, and I feel like they followed me there, and like they were following me around in the store. And I've been interviewing. I'm like working at this little temp place that's paying a little money, but not enough for me to stay. And I've been thinking about if I should just like go and try again somewhere else, because I don't feel safe if I stay here, especially if I end up in a hotel or like in my car again. I feel like that's what they've been working towards, so that they can get me alone,
so
so that they can get me
relocation, you're
alone.
eventually gonna move again, but it's gonna not gonna happen anytime soon. You're gonna stay here 3 more months, and a woman and a man is gonna help you. All right, there's gonna be a meeting with a female that she's gonna help you a lot. All right, there's a new job coming from a male, so don't worry about work. You're gonna find a job.
Oh
All right,
wow. God, yes. Thank you.
all right. You're
Thank
welcome.
I'm gonna send you some stuff from my shop to help you usher in the healing energy and calming, okay?
There's a
So
lot
when
of
you send
hope.
that email, I need your address.
Okay.
You don't gotta pay for nothing. We'll take care of it.
I shop with you all the time.
Okay.
And I can put my email in the private chat.
Yeah, yeah. And I can look up your account and send it to your address. I got you, baby. We got you.
Mhm.
Thank you guys so much. I really have, like you said, everything is true. I'm shut myself down because I'm so afraid. Like I'm afraid to talk to people now because I don't want to keep going through the same thing.
It's
And I'm
called
trying to.
PTSD, baby. It's common. Teresa can talk more about PTSD
Yeah,
when you
post
go through a
traumatic stress
traumatic.
disorder is
Yeah.
very it hits you when you've been to a traumatic experience, uh, losing a loved one. We see it a lot of our veterans, victims of sexual abuse, victims of sexual assault, rape, victims of even domestic violence. Anything traumatic will give you post traumatic stress disorder. That means we experience severe anxiety. We have reoccurrent uh uh nightmares, dreams, you name it. We can get panic attacks. We shut down. We stay in the dark too much. A lot of us start drinking, doing other shit to numb our pain. So that's very important and to be self-aware. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you're not alone. Okay, all right. You're speaking to survivors here. All right.
Thank you so
And you do
much.
have
So
help. I don't want you thinking about hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
don't want you
others.
thinking about harming yourself. Those thoughts creep in every now and then. I need you to kick them to smooth the fuck out your head the second they come in. You're gonna get through this and we're gonna help you, okay?
Yeah, whenever
okay.
those thoughts come in, I want you to start journaling. I want you to go out for a walk. I need you to start listening to music because right now, anything or anyone would look like the enemy, right? Because you think they're following you. That's extreme. You're very hyper vigilant. All right, so that's normal when you have been a victim of sexual assault. All right,
No,
so all these
they
things.
are they are.
I
Um,
believe you. I believe you. But sometimes you could be sitting completely alone in your room and just watching because you're being followed. So that's why I'm letting you know that you becoming hyper vigilant. It's normal. It's a symptom. All right. I'm not discarding. They could, So again, I will go. I don't know if in your city there's an organization victims of advocacy for victims of a sexual assault or anything. Look for help. What city do you live in?
It's Huntsville.
Okay.
We're
Email
here
me
for you.
the name of the city. We're gonna look for resources for you. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Thank you,
much.
Sasha. We're here for you, honey. Expect a call from me tomorrow. I have your account and I have your phone number. Expect a call from me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All
Alrighty.
right.
Thank you.
Bye bye,
Thank you.
sweetheart.
I'm so glad I reached out to you guys. Thank you.
You are
No
welcome.
problem.
We're
We
here
here.
for you.
Email me too. I need those names.
Um, what's your email?
I have I'll
Go.
give her I'll link us all in a group email together, me, you, and Teresa. I have your email right here, baby.
Okay.
All
All
Okay.
right.
right.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
This is what we do. We help people. This is the type of shit I be talking about. I'm gonna say this before I let up Jaleesa, because shit, I think I want to end with her. That's my baby. But Momo, you're next. And I'm gonna have Jaleesa on the screen. She's an admin and one of our
I need to go to the restroom.
go ahead and do your thing so I can say what the fuck I gotta say. So what
All
I
right.
gotta say is this: if you out there following practitioners that don't try to help people and don't try to use their gifts given to them by their ancestors to help and heal at no cost or low cost, then you dealing with some bullshit. Because spirit didn't give me the gifts that I have and didn't bestow the gifts that Teresa have for us to sit up and dig in your goddamn pockets. No ma'am, no sir, no ham, no turkey, no chitlin juice, no. We're here to, that literally was the reason why I was brought to this ancestor room, to teach and to help guide people to healing. I've been saying that shit from the gun bus and I'm not going to stop. So there's a lot of practitioners out there that every single thing that they ever want to think or attempt to do for you has a hefty ass price tag. You need to run. People tapped in here with all kind of issues tonight. We've been on this live for going on 4 hours. We got people tapped in with deceased family members. We got people tapped in with hurt and healing. And ain't once y'all heard us talk about no goddamn price tag. So I need y'all to understand that this is what we do. God damn it. Shit. I'm the same and I'm not going to change either. Because I know what I needed when I first started. Momo, how you doing, baby?
Oh my god. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sound a little far away.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby.
Okay.
How you doing, Momo?
I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. I
You
can't believe I
sound
talked
far
to
away.
you.
Can you turn your volume up? I don't know if it's just my
Can you
end.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Perfect.
Is it
Hello,
good?
Momo. I know you've been waiting in the chat. I saw you,
Yes,
and I'm
I've been
sorry
trying
it
to get
fills
in.
up
I kept getting
quick.
kicked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to them. Okay, so I'm doing good. I just wanted to know if, okay, so like my dad, he passed away
Hold on,
in,
baby girl. Hold on, Momo.
okay,
Teresa, can you hear her? Okay. All right. Just making sure she can hear you. Now go ahead, sweetheart. Talk to us.
okay, my dad passed away in 2014
I'm sorry for
and
your loss, honey.
thank you. His death anniversary is coming up. He passed away on Martin Luther King's Junior Day, and I just wanted to know like if he's okay on the other side, because I feel like he's around me. I feel like I smell tobacco, like cigarettes, and I wanted to know if that's him, and like if he's. I burned ancestor money for him, so I wanted to know if he's like getting it.
Oh, okay. Talk to Teresa. She's the medium. She can tell you if you're how your daddy doing. It's nothing wrong. Side note, people, to check in with your loved ones on the other side. It's okay to check in and feed them and adulate them. Just because they're gone in the physical, don't mean they're gone.
Yeah, I miss him so much.
Yeah.
He was a very stubborn man, wasn't he?
He's crazy. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, he was stubborn. It was like he said it was my way or the highway. He used and he used to use that like it's my way or the highway. And you guys used to and he used to he said if this is resonating, he's telling me I was a very stubborn man. He just told me very stubborn man. He said that he had an issue with like people that didn't keep their word. He was very big on his word.
Mm,
He loyalty the word loyalty is coming very clear to me, loyal. He loved loyalty, very old school man. And it's something that he loved old fashionedly. I don't
Really?
know. Was he a romantic guy? Because and it's weird because he comes across like very romantic, very old fashioned. Not it's something to do with him and romanticism that he loved, or just old school love. He says, "I love old school love."
Aw.
And
Because I
he's
didn't.
worried about your heart because he's saying that you get into these fucked up relationships sometimes, connections, or just was you had a big breakup or break heartache in the past, right?
Yeah, I did, but I don't. I healed myself over that. Like I'm not. I try not to think of that because that's in the past. I think that was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that was a long, long time ago, and I was in a funk for a really long time.
You know he's still mad about that, right?
Aw, I'm still mad about that too, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And he said that he says you have a career change coming up. He's saying that you're double checking and investigating or starting something. You're starting your own. You have your own business, or you're starting a new business. I do see a business running. All right.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, you starting your business, or an opportunity to start your new business. I'm just working as a medium right now, so that's very interesting to see that. You're also coming across a woman that is gonna make you see life differently. I just need you to be careful. She's very ambitious, but she's gonna try to manipulate you. And you know what? You gotta remember where you come from and who the fuck raised you. Okay, he's saying
Okay.
that. I don't know why he got very defensive, but that's the way he said it.
Can you ask him if he was at my door after he passed away?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it.
I just got the chills, dogs.
Oh
Look.
my gosh, I'm about to
Sorry, that's a West Side thing when we say dog.
cry.
Sorry,
His
it's a
shadow
West Sider
silhouette
thing.
was at my
Yeah.
doorway after he passed away, and after he
Yeah.
passed away, he was knocking on the door.
Yeah, they knock on the door. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
was
My granny
knocking.
just did that the other day. And
Wow.
she just I dreamt her. I just sharing this, my great grandmother, and I woke up and there's two knocks in the door, like in like saying bye to me. It felt like a
Aw.
bye. I got you, but she gave. That's where I get my gifts from, by the way.
Is he getting like the money that I burned for him?
Yes, he's getting the money, and then did he had something to do. He likes sweets or something because he's asking for some type of sweet. He said that is sweet. He needs something sweet. Give him something sweet, okay?
What kind?
Sweet,
Like anything?
Like a donut or a piece of cake or something.
bread, yeah, something.
Okay,
Like
because
give him some
I've been
sweet.
outside. I've been pouring out libations and just talking to him. Like I talk to him almost every day. I don't want to think that. I don't want him to think that I forgot about him. So like, even in my room, like I just stare at his picture. I'm like, I love you, Dad. I miss you so much. And
No,
I'm sorry.
give that man sweets, okay?
Okay, and also, can you also like check in what's new for me in 2025? Well, what's coming for me in
Yeah, I'll
2025?
pull out a few cards for you for 2025. Whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna tell you the truth and only but the truth. All right, Miss.
Okay.
So get ready.
Okay.
You do need to be very undecisive. You're very undecisive. Stop doing that. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Just don't do that anymore. Cause you. I'm sorry. I had to get close to the camera because it's like yeah. So definitely very October seems to be your month for some reason.
You said October.
Very balanced. A lot of and a lot of potential with you too. Very ambitious kid you are. How old are you, child?
I'm 25. I just
You're a
turned 25.
baby. That's why I knew you were young. Very young, playful soul. Very. You know what? I don't know if you had a past life reading, but you come from that era of hippie era.
Really?
You're very hippie. Yeah, I see you
So
as a
funny.
hippie. Yeah. Why?
No, it's just really funny. I would have never expected you to say hippie.
Yeah, you're a little hippie. You remind me of a little hippie. Cute. I can't see your face, but I bet you if I see you, but you look, but you're very fucking ambitious, and you
Yeah.
fight for what you want. It's almost like it's in your freaking bloodline, the stubbornness.
Hmm.
And then people mistaking you, because he's telling me people mistake you as they mistake you as being weak. Something about the way I don't know how you look, but the way you present yourself, as like you present yourself as being weak and nice. But when it's needed, you he's like the bitch comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay,
I don't let
that's your
people walk
daddy.
over
Don't
me.
blame me, all right? But there's also very a good partnerships with a lot of commitment this year, which is good. The ending and new beginnings. It's come to your like you're gonna I'm gonna use this word. You're gonna come into your bitch era where it's like I got this shit and new beginnings, with a lot of nostalgia and family too. But this year brings you, you've been through heartaches.
Yeah, I feel like it has to do with my family. I don't know, like my sisters.
She lies too much, huh? Yeah, she has a lot of anxiety and depression problems. Your sister?
I have three, so I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's a lot. It's one with a lot of mental illness, almost like split personality disorder. Because I see a woman in your household that wakes up in the middle of the night, cries and shit. A lot of depression, and I feel like she's a good enough. Very
Ooh.
silent. She has compulsive. Like when she people lie too much,
Hmm.
like that. So be careful. All right. Is a one that I don't know. It's just is there. I don't know if she has puffy hair, something to do with her hair. I just see her. All right. So as far as you, July marks a big mark with you too.
You said March?
Oh, yeah, July.
July, okay.
Yeah. And when it comes to finances, a lot of changes in June, which is coming true, and opportunities with work right around Taurus season all the way to Libra. What's your zodiac sign, kid?
Scorpio.
Ah, interesting. All right. So, a lot of new beginnings, reaping the rewards of your hard labor. Be proud of yourself. You have the lucky star there, started in June. You fear a lot, but you have a lot of potential. Told you. All right.
Okay. All right. I think that's really about it.
All
Oh,
right.
can you ask my dad if, well, that's his mom, which is my grandma, if they're together on the.
He's walking with a male and a female. All right, so he's not alone.
Okay, I don't know who the male is. I do know I do know the female, but
All right,
okay. But I
he's
just
not
wanted to
alone.
say thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
Anytime,
welcome,
sweetheart.
sweetheart.
And just remember, there's gonna be a business opportunity. You're very young but very wise, and you could fucking eat the whole world if you wanted to. You're fucking smart. All right. Don't
Okay.
ever doubt yourself with
Okay.
your little
Speak to my dad. I
Scorpio
love him
self.
so much.
You just told him. He
I
hears
know.
you. All right.
I love him.
You
Okay.
stubborn like him. You have a lot of him in you. Aw.
Yeah, I guess I get it from him.
All right.
All right.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys have a good night.
You too.
And
Bye
thank
bye,
you
Too.
so
sweetheart.
much.
Bye bye. I just love it when we help people. I do.
Yeah.
That shit tickles my
I heard
soul.
you as I was using, the girls' room earlier. I heard you say that, that are, if they meet a practitioner that, that have the gift and is not willing to help them for free or for low cost. Sorry. Come on, baby. You belong here. Don't go over there. And it's they're they're not doing what they should be doing, right?
Absolutely. They're full of
So
shit. Say it the way I
yeah,
said it. Hell. But
yeah. So
Sasha Star, baby, I see you backstage, but I can't add you because it says your device is not connected. And I think that's probably the reason why, because if your vice don't connect after a certain amount of time, it kicks you out.
My baby.
But we've been on for 4 hours. We're going to end it right here. I want to thank everybody for being there. I want to also reiterate that Teresa is doing road opener rituals for a very
Yes, I
awesome
am,
price.
and I'm about to promote him right now. As soon as we end the live, I'm gonna actually put it on my website. Thank you, Tiffany, for having me on the live. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to read for you. It's been an honor. I always tell you guys when you guys get, it's a humbling experience to let me inside your energy. Mediumships are one of my favorite readings to do. You know how I am. I'm very direct but very empathetic. It's been a fun experience these 4 hours.
Oh
So
wait,
thank you, Tiff. And I'm
do you
keeping
have
your cats.
no? Yeah, the cats y'all see on the screen, they're mine. Teresa
Yeah,
kidnapped them from me, but
yeah,
we'll talk about that another day. But we have
yeah.
somebody that just popped in. Do you have time for one more?
Yes, of course
All
I
right,
do.
because she
Always
has
do.
been waiting. Sasha Star.
So,
Oh, she's gone.
all
Okay,
right.
well I tried. My bad.
All
Okay.
right.
Well,
So,
thank you.
Julissa, I have an announcement for Julissa. If you need a reading, baby, just hit me up. I'll give it to you completely for free. You're part of the family. You're an admin, so you know how I am. So don't fear. I saw your ass a few times on live. So I don't know if you I don't know what happened, but if you need a reading or have any questions, just my messenger. Just send me. If anybody needs a personal reading, I will gladly. I'm gonna be I want to say that I'm open on Saturday, so but and then yeah, just see my calendar there. The website is there. But again, thank you, Tiff. It's been a pleasure. It was been fun. I love starting my new year working and honoring my ancestors through my gift. So thanks. I'm gonna
Thank
keep
you.
your cats. And thank you very much.
All righty. I thank you guys. I am the African Witchy Bitch Hoodoo practitioner. If you are interested in purchasing low cost hoodoo supplies, including my famous money spice, commanding oil, and my New Year's Eve boil that I'm selling, you guys please feel free to go to my website. It's in the description box below of this video. Plus, it's really easy to remember. The AfricanWitchBitch.com, African spelled with a K. And Teresa is Tarot Teresa, www.tarotteresa. Teresa is spelled without the H.
You're right.
And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much, and Ashe.